have been adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you guys were down here in the central wall as you guys worked to recover artifacts and relics of Amaria Rosie, the great gold dragon who once ruled the world, essentially, in the force of good, collecting gold that spread all over the world and redistributed it. Maria Rosie was brought low by the ancient dragon Vagrodan. You guys are working to stop his presence, among other things, and have come to a temple in the land of Ivrix, which is over here. And there in Ivrix, you have found this pyramid that serves as a reliquary for Amaria Rosie. Here you met an individual by the name of Kato, a celestial who had been stuck here guarding and talking to the skull of Amaria Rosie for the past several thousand years, going pretty cuckoo in the process. Or he started that way. Over the past several sessions, you have collected a horn of Amaria Rosie along with the heart of Amaria Rosie, and have returned here and are currently resting as you have teleported from within here into your own magnificent mansion, which is fashioned after the lair of Amaria Rosie, who you guys have the reincarnation of that dragon in your midst in the form of the kobold Echo Rex. So, that's where we pick up, as you guys have successfully taken a long rest. If you have not taken one, please do so now. And you guys have time at your disposal.
Wait, I did leave a little early last session. Are we not still in the Necropolis?
No, your group teleported out to return here using a
did
teleportation circle.
Okay, got it. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. They got themselves in over their head and ditched.
Yeah, we were kind of hoping all the undead would be gone, you know.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
And then
I thought we cleared out those enemies and then rested there.
We beat them, but we just realized, you know, there's a whole nother level that we have to go through, and we're just like, it's probably better just to dip because Rex had a scroll of teleport.
Got it.
Yeah, we're two members down too. I mean, if we
2 members down.
That king was going to assume we are dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
And all of our spell slots down, basically. You know what I mean? We had no resources.
Yeah.
That was not an ideal place to take long rests.
Yeah. No, yes. From the Scorpion Queen's perspective, these adventurers went down there, never came back, or went down like an hour-ish later. The entire city shook, and then nothing, and we never came back. So,
you know, she's a queen. She might legend lore us.
yeah. I mean, I think Eric said her level was like effectively like level 24 or something like that. So yeah, yeah. She's probably got some divination available to her.
Yeah, they do legend lore.
She has a lot of stuff available.
Yeah, they do legend lore. They do it on fucking Cecilia. Just like, oh, what happened down there? What the heck?
Yeah, Sissy Kato. What is that?
I'm probably sure she was ended up being more concerned that the avatar of Orcus was under her palace.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
Did her a favor with that one.
Yeah, I'd be worried too a little bit.
Ooh.
Anyways, wait. So we're in the temple right now?
We're
inside the magnificent mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in Echo's mansion. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the temple, and then we did Echo's mansion for the long rest.
Got
Pulling
it.
an Inception.
Got it. Okay.
It's much more comfortable here for sure.
Yeah, there's furniture that helps.
Yeah. So Echo's going to spend a little bit of time Eric on his whip. He's having trouble with this thing. Most of the time when he's traveling, it's so long that he just drags it behind him like a tail, and it's just like dragging behind him and the party on the ground. On the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or he rolls it up, like an extension cord over his shoulder, or
Sure.
he has to do that sometimes.
Like one does. Yeah.
Yeah, and if he was 6 foot tall, I mean, it'd be like an Indiana Jones thing, but he's 2.5 feet tall, so he's going to see if he can do something to help him with this problem, and the idea is, I guess, kind of a play on enlarge, reduce, or a constricting snake. He wants it to operate like his size and still have the reach. So when he goes to use it and he snaps it like a bullwhip, it elongates like a long rubber band to hit its target, and then comes back to him. The tip comes back and shrinks back,
All
so
right.
it doesn't stay out there. So
Let's roll your Arcana check, please.
yeah,
As you're going to try to enchant this.
Actually, I have enchanting as I'm an expert in
Sure,
enchanting.
let's do that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, let's do the enchanting check.
Do I need to put anything into it? Should I put some? I don't know.
An essence would make it easier depending on what you're putting in.
Okay, so
Do you have
let me
anything that
look.
would make sense?
I have several. I don't know if I have any that make sense. Let's see what I got. Inventory. Other
Can I
possessions.
assist Echo in this?
Oh, I have snake essences. I have 2 snake essences, and I have an
Well, let's
octopus.
do that.
I have an octopi essence too.
The octopus is probably the better one for this
All right.
because they fit anywhere. And
Yeah.
Amer's trying to assist you with this.
Okay.
Because
Very
I
good.
am magically inclined now,
All right.
So
Oh my God, Amer's your lab assistant. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with a
Which
20, you're able to add the retractable feature to your whip.
Very good.
it's a good thing I helped.
Yes. Very
with,
good.
with a 1 and a 2.
Very good. So that's what he wanted.
Okay.
Well, Amer goes, Echo. In payment, let me touch the horn really quick. I'm not going to use it. I just need to touch it real fast.
Oh no.
I'm not going to summon them. I just need to make sure
Alright.
Cecilia knows I haven't forgotten.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So
But you
Amer
gotta-
touches the horn, and then you just hear like a number of insults and curses in various different languages, and then he just goes and gives it back to you.
Don't forget that's also Amarazi's horn. I mean,
I mean,
you know,
I didn't get spit on it. I'm
Yeah,
just, that's how I talked to Cecilia.
right.
I told
know.
her I told her I was gonna bother her every day for the 400 years, or until I die previous to that.
Right. So yeah, that
Which
was
has
it.
happened twice.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. That's all he wanted to accomplish.
Cool. What are the rest of you guys doing here in the magnificent mansion? You guys are down some supplies, down some people. What's next?
Well, we have
Brennan's
what?
clearing. Go ahead.
So we have a heart and a horn.
Correct.
There were
you
4
gonna say,
things we
Brennan?
needed, right?
Yes. Full.
No, Brennan's just clearing his mind, doing sweet moves in the background on the fancy stuff.
Which
Got
are,
it.
which are the ones we still need?
The
The
eyes.
2 eyes.
And
Uh,
but we
Thighs.
don't know if they come together or if they're each in a separate place. Though judging by the fact that there's 4 pads,
I'm guessing, yeah.
By the way, Amer's coming through, and like he'll be like helping people with stuff. Like he's gonna give Brennan some tips on sweet moves, and probably suggest really more dumb things like door surfing. But he also gives everyone a pouch of gold.
you split up
Yeah.
CC's gold.
Yep. So everyone got 4,400.
Or
Nice.
4,400. Let's see.
Yeah. So we probably need to make a trip to town, but man, we are really out of the way to be. Eric, how much are teleportation scrolls? I don't have that as a spell yet, but I can cast it And it's in my list. How much are the scrolls normally?
Let me get that for you real quick. One moment.
Level 7 scroll, right?
Probably
Level
pretty expensive.
7.
I don't know if it's level
That's
7.
pretty
Yeah.
expensive.
What town would be best to spend this money at?
Well, there was the Brewers town that's about 2 or 3 hours away, but it seemed kind of like a podunk place when we were there.
Yeah, I'm thinking we teleport to somewhere. I mean, like a capital city somewhere where we can find anything we
Yeah.
need.
A spell scroll of teleport is going to be 2,560 gold.
Oof,
Okay.
that's expensive.
Well, I mean,
And I need to make sure that there's no components on it.
It's probably
That's it.
diamond dust, no?
Nope. No component.
You said, hold on a second.
2650.
26.
Sorry, 2560. 2560.
2560.
well,
And Lysdexia kicked in.
we can roll the dice and see where the next teleport takes us.
Well, how many are in the party now? There's just 5 of us.
Just the
Yep.
5 of us.
That's correct.
If we split it up, that's like 500 apiece. So.
Then we have to teleport back.
Well, I've got one to get there. And what I'm thinking is we probably need to buy more than one. We probably need a couple because we've got 2 more trips with the eyes. And I don't know any way to get back here unless we hop on another boat. So we're going to have 2 teleport scrolls to get back to here for the next 2 trips. Yeah, and then if we want to make a town run for supplies, I mean, that's another one. So we need like 3 of these things. I mean, I just can't cast a spell yet. Man, it'd be great to have a wizard in the party.
do you not get it until you are a little bit more experienced?
Well,
Unlike-
no,
un-
I've got
unlike-
the level. I've got the level. It's just what do I want to put my? I guess maybe
Okay.
maybe that makes the most sense.
Yeah. No, I was
Yeah.
trying to in character say, did you not get a 7th level spell slot?
Yeah, so
Wait, did we level?
there's too many options.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
level
yeah,
13
we're
now.
level 13 now.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I wasn't here. My bad. Hang
Probably
on.
needs it the most. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I get Yeah, I do get. Oh wait, no, I don't. I get level 12 druid. I do get an ASI though.
Yeah.
so yeah,
Let me just roll my d8.
if Echo goes to the library and starts studying,
Actually, no, I'll take average.
I was going to go with Globe of Invulnerability. It probably does make more sense to go teleport. The party gets more out of it. Is that something I can do?
That's up to you.
Instead of Globe of Invulnerability, which is like one of my favorites. Yeah, I think it makes more sense for us to go with teleport.
That's the hamster wheel, right?
Yeah.
The hamster ball? Yeah.
No. Globe of Invulnerability is a stationary dome that magic cannot enter
Oh,
from outside.
which
It's
one's the
kinda
hamster
nice.
ball?
Is that like
Ultralux Resilient Sphere.
There we
Yeah,
go. That's
yeah.
that's the fun one.
Force Cage? Force Cage is fun too. I mean, I'd love to have a Force Cage.
You mean time outland?
But it's nice to be in a globe of vulnerability and you can cast all kind of spells at people and they can't hit you from the other side. You just have to keep them outside the globe. The problem is every time I cast it, somebody jumps in there with me and I have to leave. It's like the big bad ends up in the globe and I end up outside the globe and that sucks.
Because that's what it's for. Yeah, it's for pulling them in.
Yeah. Okay. So I will go study for teleportation, and I'll just wait on global vulnerability or any.
Okay.
So I'll study that so that we can use it. Are you guys wanting to make a
Right.
town run? Because I know Echo's kind of wanting to make a town run. Do you guys want to make one?
You know how much I love town, Echo.
Yeah.
Especially the little ladies in towns.
Especially with reliable talent.
How are we doing on supplies?
Yeah, like potions, healing.
Let's see. Rose opens up the bag of holding. Let's see. Well, we have the good news is we still have plenty candles, both of the earth and temple earth. The bad news is we're almost out of greater healing potions. We started at 30 and we're down to about 27. We're down by 23, so we have about 7.
Yeah, my personal stock isn't looking the best either. Spent a bunch of gold on potions before we went in there.
You know what, Eric? I completely forgot because this was like 4 or 5 sessions ago. But
Yes.
the straw box, or the box like that was filled with straw.
Also increase my wisdom.
That I got. Now that I actually have time to open it, I'm going to open it because she got it like right before they were going into the dungeon.
Sure.
Yeah, it was given to her by the dwarf.
The alchemist there. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the House of Flowers.
Yes.
Yeah. So you open the crate. Inside you find that there are 4 potions of superior healing and 4 potions of supreme healing.
Oh, shoot.
Those would have been handy.
I wish I would have opened this box beforehand.
Oh, what's out there?
Some potions from my organization. I'm sorry, it was 4 of which and which?
Superior and 4 supreme.
Okay, so that boosts me up to 7 supreme and 4 superior. Well, at least we still have plenty of the stronger healing potions.
Yeah, we
For
could probably
basically 2
buy
people.
a couple more.
I must say, I've got one. Personally, I have 1 unstable and 2 superior.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll just put these in the bag for anybody's use. But yeah, we have 7 greater, 7 supreme, and 4 superior healing potions.
Are the superior ones are the best of those, right?
Supremes are the best ones.
Okay.
Unless you count the unstables, in which case those are technically the best.
Oh yeah, you know what? We never got to find out because Kato got deified or deified, whatever. But he did drink that one unstable and he kept it to himself. What happened to him? I am curious.
Let me get that real quick here. The thing that happened to him.
It wasn't
was
something
that-
obvious.
No. The next time that he died, he was going to explode.
Oh, that's why he was so eager to die, even for a zealot barbarian.
Yeah. If he actually died, he was going to explode.
Oh, that's why he wanted to die so bad. That's pretty great.
Yeah.
How much damage was the explosion done? Was it just like a fireball?
Fireball damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, fireball damage. I had another thing ready for him as well, but that one was never going to happen. So it required him to start casting spells, and it wasn't going to happen.
Okay. All right. But yeah, so that's what we have. We have, let's see, we have 2 great swords plus 2. We could probably sell those for a pretty penny. We have these 2 tents in here. They're not really worth anything, but we got them just in case. We had to sleep outside in that poison, by that fungus poison. 4 longswords plus 1, and 4 longbows plus 1. I mean, if we need cash, those candles are worth a lot.
The big one, which I think we have 1 big one left.
Well, I think I'm not sure because I don't know if the one Cecilia used was from the bag or one she was holding in her own personal inventory.
I'm gonna guess inventory because she didn't put everything in the bag.
Yeah, because according to the bag, because I mean this was almost a year ago in real time. We have 5 normal ones, candles, and 2 of the greater ones.
Oh yeah, we used 1 greater one. We have 1 greater one left.
Okay, we only have 1 left. Okay.
Yes, we have 1
All
greater
right.
one left.
Just in general, too, Brennan's got upwards of 19,000 gold right now. So
You need to invest, my friend.
Yeah.
He kind of just does the same thing over and over again, and he's been on in his mind on contracts, so he hasn't been drinking. So, that can be put into a collective. There's not really much for him to buy,
Oh, there's
that
lots
could-
of things he could buy. I mean,
There
your
are
armor's
things.
your armor's really solid, to be honest with you. But I mean, your spider cloak you probably don't ever want to get rid of. You could pick up. What are your attuned items right now?
I know he's got bracers of archery.
Yeah, I got
Those,
braces of
those,
archery.
those are on attunement, I don't think.
I'll be right back.
Let me go into the bottom.
Yeah, go to the bottom. So what do you have attuned?
I got braces of archery, cloak of Arcanida, and the oath bow.
Braces of archery attunement? Oh, they are. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what could up his. He's medium armor, so it's not like he's gonna run around with a heavy helmet or something.
no, your armor is very top notch at +2 adamantine half plate. You're not getting much better besides +3 adamantine half plate.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of what I'm saying, because scrolls and other things that we'll use collectively are expensive.
Yeah, no. But you definitely don't forget about yourself here, because there's some good items that get oftentimes overlooked. Like the one I forgot about that I bought was the Ion Stone of Mastery, which raises your proficiency bonus by 1.
What do I have? Oh, I have actually I have an Ion Stone of Agility, but
Are you using it?
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the Ion Stone of Mastery is like, it basically would give you like +1 to hit, +1 to your proficiency, your skill proficiencies, +1 to whatever saves you have proficiency in. It's very handy, as well as there's many other items that.
Yeah, that one is one of the most overpowered individual items in the game.
What's that? Which one?
Ion Stone of Mastery.
Ion Stone of Mastery.
Yeah.
When we go, Brennan will inquire. Anything that can help with anything that can help him when it comes to hitting targets is he's going to be interested in. But aside from that, he's pretty laissez-faire, I think.
Do you get a bonus? Do you get a bonus shot? You get an attack and then a bonus attack with your bow.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. I basically almost every time, every attack, he basically gets 4 rolls. Even with that, there are times where he only hits once.
Yeah.
How many attacks do you have right now? You get just one.
Again, a multi-attack, but because of back attack, it's usually 2 because there's usually someone in range, or I have lucky as well where I can reshoot. So it's almost always, with advantage.
Especially with your melee people, including Daenerys Rose and her.
Yeah. It's just again, so if the DC is decent, I've noticed that even with advantage, sometimes it's 1 out of 3.
Since you're half elf, I highly consider with one of your next feats picking up Elven Accuracy.
I have that. Let me write that down.
Yeah, we need to find a way to stack dice on your, on your bow.
Accuracy. Yeah.
Yeah, the Elven Accuracy, when you have advantage, rather than rolling twice, you get to roll 3 times.
But we need to bump your damage by a couple of dice. Like spells, as you go up in level in spells, you get more dice, and we kind of need to do that with your bow attack as well. We'll find a way to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Pure Ranger.
What classes have you invested in, Brandon?
Ranger, up to 12, and then this last time around, first level Rogue.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Rogue's not bad because you get sneak attack.
Sneak attack, yeah, steady aim.
Okay, so think about this too, because I don't want you to lose out anything at higher levels, but also fighter if you put 3 levels into fighter, you would have action surge, which gives you another round of attacks. So if you got
For one
normally
time.
right,
Yeah.
so you would get like
Going 3 levels just to get an
No,
extra set of rolls for 1 turn though is a little.
No, if you're gonna go, so 2 levels for action surge, 3 levels for champion to crit 19 to 20. If you're gonna take a dip like that.
which is it? Weapon master? No, it's a champ. Which one is it that gives you? Hold on.
It's champion.
Champion that gives you the damage dice, the superior dice.
Oh,
no,
Battlemaster.
Yeah, see, Battlemaster might be a good way to go because he would get a number of dice and he could add those dice to his attacks. Because almost all of those abilities, you add a D8 to your, to your damage. So it's just a
It
thought.
does take a big chunk, though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it is quite a commitment.
But you crit, and then you decide, okay, I'm going to put a superior die on that as well, and let's make it a tripping attack. So now he's prone. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with it.
Dude, Battlemaster's really funny. One time in a campaign, I got to play a harpy because I was in their homebrew races. So I played a harpy Battlemaster fighter and just used disarming attack and just I grabbed people's weapons and just flew away. It was really funny.
Okay,
Alright.
so
what town are we gonna want to go to? Also, if we go to town,
hey, if we're gonna teleport, we'll just go to why not go to like a capital city? I mean, why go to some proto town?
Some big deal town.
well, I mean that's what I mean. Like,
Which
we
one?
have Nausea.
We could go back to the town we were just at.
No, not go to South Cove. The central was what Central Wall, Eric?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys were at the Central Ball.
Okay,
You
I
could go to South Cove, and you don't know anything about South Cove, so shut it.
I know it's a city of monster people. That's about all I know. That's all
Yep.
I'm saying.
Monstrous races are welcome there.
Yeah, not a place we'd generally be the most welcome.
There's Fort Crag. You've heard that
Yeah.
one mentioned. There's, of
I'd
course,
say-
all the places in Shu, which you can go to. There's Nausea that you've been to. You can go to Brideport. You
It
can
might
go
not-
to the Pearl Sanctuary. All
Might
sorts of
not be a
places.
bad idea to tell the Empress, that hey, we,
Yeah, maybe the Central Wall, just to.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's always also knick-knack there. So, and I'm not a wanted man there, as opposed to some other.
That's also always a plus. Also, if we tell them that, hey, you had the avatar of Orcus in your basement and we killed them, we'll probably get something good for that.
maybe
Can you
yeah.
prove it?
Goodwill. Yeah. Let's see. I guess I could blow the horn and we could show her. Well, I don't know that.
You know how upset.
Yeah, that'd be
these-
great.
No,
Yeah,
wait a
that's
minute,
not
what
going
was
to piss off the Angel of Death, right?
Yeah,
what
That's
was
not
the-
going to piss
Yeah,
him
right
off.
away.
No, I was
you
thinking
know?
about the mall, but didn't we pick up? No, they picked up the wand of Orcus.
Yeah, we would not have wanted
Yep.
to pick that up. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No,
Just let two idiots have it. They can fight over it in the same head with each other. Even I don't.
They were also gonna show it to their boss, so.
Yeah, even I don't want that. And this is me. I want everything.
True, that is a good point.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of how you could prove it.
Prove
I
what?
mean,
That there was the Orcus, the avatar of Orcus, in the basement. I don't guess you have to prove it really. Just say, hey, it was there. We took care of it for you. I mean,
she doesn't have to
You
believe
can-
that. She doesn't
you can
have to give
believe it
us
or not.
anything.
I
Yeah,
mean, they can probably just legend lore it and find out.
Yeah.
I mean, we got what we wanted out of it. If nothing else, we're just
We-
doing it as a courtesy call. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
just need a
We don't.
we
We
just
don't
need, a,
need anything more, but
we need access to the city is what we need. Yeah. Okay.
It's a nice city though. I quite enjoyed it there. Again, it's nice not being wanted or having, your blood clone that might be there, or, I may have gotten in trouble for gluing that one guy's feet to the dock last time we were in Nausea.
I think that was Nausea. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about going to jail. It's just Let's stay out of shoe. I'm probably really wanted.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine for wherever. Nausha or the Central Wall are probably the two best places to go. Nausha had that lady with all the magic items. I feel like her prices were better than Knick-Knack.
Knick-Knack's prices weren't bad. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I just felt like he was taking advantage of us.
You just don't understand.
That's legit.
You just don't understand. My prices were pretty much on point with everything else. So I wasn't worried there personally. But you've got to understand the business aspect of it too. He bought my pearls for quite a nice price. So I was more than happy to give him business.
Yeah,
You give and you get, and usually I'm the one getting, and then getting some more, and then taking everything. But you gotta give sometimes.
Well, either one of those. If we're gonna go anywhere, my vote is for either Central Wall or Nausha. Either or.
Which one am I more familiar with, Eric? Which one is Echo more familiar with? You think?
Well, you spent almost You spent almost 4 days in Nausha, and you spent about 16 hours in the Central Wall.
Yeah. Okay. So just to keep us from having mishaps, I think, I think we'll shoot for Nausha.
All right.
Probably the place where we stayed, wherever we, had room and board, right
Okay.
outside.
So we stayed at the
Consortium.
The consortium, that one. Yeah, we stayed there last
Yeah,
time.
so like right outside the door of the consortium, the street right outside the consortium. I think that's where he would shoot for. If you guys are ready to go, we'll leave the mansion. Yeah. Anything else you want to do for? Yeah.
Echo, is it true that teleportation accidents are what caused Lameas and things to exist? Like if we teleport, am I gonna end up if I land in a snake, am I gonna become half snake?
Oh, that doesn't happen.
What,
No, but I don't think it'd be really good for the snake.
we
we
might end up off target. We may end up, not there but close. And but nah, don't worry about it. There's no mishaps you have to worry about.
You'll be fine. It says the reincarnation of a dragon who used to be able to teleport all the time.
Yeah.
Mine was actually a quote from Konosuba, because that's how in that world, that's actually how a lot of half-human type things existed.
Yes.
Teleportation accidents.
You are such a weeb, just like me.
Hey, I don't deny it.
So we'll leave the mansion and we'll go to the temple. There's a teleportation circle there, which I actually don't need it, but we'll need it to come back.
Oh, you'll need it to come back. All right, so where are we teleporting to? Nausha?
Nausha, yeah, just outside the consortium.
That's the target anyway, right?
Yeah, that's the target.
Man, and that player had to pay their character. I can't even slot them. I've been foiled.
Considering this
All
very
right.
familiar, is that right?
I would not say very familiar. You've been there. You've seen it casually. You did not go through and check many shops. You did not check many shops. You've seen it casually. 3 days is not very familiar. I would challenge that if you went to a city anywhere and you were there for 3 days, if you went and told anyone who lived there that you were very familiar with the city after 3 days, bullcrap.
But if you stayed at a hotel for 3 days, you tell somebody
Even
you're very familiar with that hotel.
With that hotel, yeah.
Very.
But you did not stay. But you did not stay at the consortium for 3 days.
All right.
So yeah.
I'll go ahead and roll. I see.
Oh damn!
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, that was Yeah, that was a risky roll, but
Bloop.
Yep.
And there you are in the town of Nausea, a port town where people come to gain adventure and wealth and start anew.
Oh,
Honey, we're
oh,
home.
Oh,
So-
we're not going to the wall.
Nope.
Yeah.
no.
He's more familiar with this city, so it's safer to teleport here.
Hmm.
So Rex, what does your teleport actually like look like?
that's a good idea. So I think Echo Rex's Echo Rex's teleport is probably a bath in fire. He probably does this almost like a dragon. He casts this spell where he's doing draconic. He's speaking in another language. He's roaring, and then he breathes out this ghostly fire that in a large circle around the entire party, and it just consumes everybody until we're all in flames up to our shoulders, and then we kind of just puff into dust at our current location. When we show up at our new location, it's smoke. It's we appear out of this just burnt, charred smoke that dissipates as the air and the wind blow it away.
Just to give these villagers something to look at.
Yeah. I think the departing scene is probably more dramatic, but yeah, it should be. I think a lot of his magic is probably fire looking and based, whether it's actually an element or not.
Sure. So you find yourselves here in town. People look at you, startled and interested in your presence. They mutter behind hushed voices. What would you guys like to do?
We're rested. I think we want to go shopping, right?
Yeah.
Supplies?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I did get those Zornhide gloves in this city. It's a shame they got destroyed. But yeah, I suppose. Do you remember what that lady's shop was called?
What, Judas?
Judas?
I think it's just called Judas Emporium.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think that's a great place to start.
Yeah. All right, off to Judas. Yeah, she's next to that stinky gnome, right?
Yeah, but I will not. Someone's gonna need to go in and shop for me. I'm not going in there.
I don't want to go in there either. It was pretty gross.
I have standards. You might not think so, but I have standards.
You guys could always send Stell in there.
Yeah,
I might not come back. Stell's gonna end up in a bottle again.
Well, she doesn't have to touch anything. She can fly. So that actually might work out. But let's go to Judas first.
Okay. Awesome. You guys make your way through the city streets, just over to Judas Intricacies and Oddities. As you guys open the bright, clean door, it's trimmed in orange. And you smell the scent of apples and cinnamon, and a woman behind the counter greets you. Oh, welcome back! Oh, you've brought some new friends. How exciting.
I guess we did. Wait, how many of them are new? Amer stops for a moment. I think Brennan was here last time. Were you here last?
Yes. Do you remember this is where he got the cloak, I think.
He just shrugged his
It's
shoulders.
not often I see a fairy.
The ferry is new.
Yeah, new. How long ago were you guys here?
Oh God.
It was a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's been a while then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been about 6 months.
What? Wait. Is it,
Wow.
You guys
it's
spent a
been
lot
6
of time in the Dragon's Horn, in the maze.
It couldn't have been. We weren't in there that long. It was only like 3 weeks, right?
I had to change lore based off of how long you guys were in there.
Oh no. So like it's, I think it was early spring when we were here earlier.
It's mid-fall. Yeah. It feels the same temperature-wise, which is why there's some confusion.
I just change with the seasons anyway. They don't really. Kind of my thing.
Huh. I should send a letter to my master. Oh, I didn't realize it's been that long. Anyways, yes, we've gained some new friends and lost a couple friends, but all in all, c'est la vie. But we do.
Very pragmatic way to view it.
Is there any other way?
There is.
True. But yeah, she's going to reach into the bag and start pulling out stuff. Yeah, well, no. Is this?
It's like the scene from Thor. Behold my stuff.
Yeah. Is there any? I'm guessing because I remember she did the whole shelves thing, which was really cool. But in the little lobby area, is there enough room to pull out these two giant?
Yes,
swords?
there is.
Okay.
The dwarf next to the door whistles low.
Yeah. Hey, help me with this. I
them out.
don't want to accidentally break anything. These things are pretty hefty.
And he gets the handle, puts it over his shoulder, and carries it out of the bag of holding.
Don't worry, there's another.
Where'd you get this from?
These two giant undead things that were serving the.
He drops it.
Oh yeah, sorry. These two giant undead things that were serving the avatar of what god was it? Echo, the god of orcs.
Orcus. No, it was Orcus, the god of undead.
Yep.
Are you sure it's not the god of orcs? You know...
Yeah. Yes. Remember, why would MKL care about the god of orcs? Listen. You're supposed to at least have some book knowledge here. Growing up in a monastery, didn't you learn to read?
I can read. Of course, I can read. Gods was never something we focused on.
Well, maybe you should.
The reason I think he's the god of orcs is because I can read. His name is Orcus.
Yeah. What is the name of humans? Humanus.
Yes, exactly. Judith, please tell me this makes sense, right?
I understand your confusion.
See, she understands. It makes sense.
I understand your confusion. It does not make sense.
It doesn't. He should have a different name. Thank you.
No, the god of orcs is named Grumsh.
Oh, okay.
At least that's the ones that they primarily worship.
But anyways, yeah, these two giant undead things were serving the avatar of Orcus. I stole their swords before we killed them. Re-killed them? Destroyed them? They seem to be, fairly nice. She says as she bangs on the steel. Like, if you ever need to equip some very well-off giants, I suppose this would be a good weapon for them.
Perhaps. I actually have a market for this, which is strange to say.
Is it for Ronaldo's Basil's ego?
No, there are a pair of Goliaths that have recently come into my shop, and they may be able to afford this soon.
Oh, well, if he wants to dual wield, well, first, call me so I can see him do it, because that would be impressive. But yeah, there's two of them. I guess he can have a backup.
Well, there's actually two of the Goliaths. One's a man, wears cornrows, which is odd. But the woman is significantly more traditional.
Mm.
But I will give you 3,000 gold for each of them, so for a total of 6,000 gold.
I have no idea if that's what they're worth. I guess
retail they are 4,000, so she's giving you 75% of the value.
Right. Amber said it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, Rose will look at Amer before she agrees.
No, that's
Judith is generally fair.
Yeah. I mean, after the Pearl debacle, I don't trust merchants anymore.
You shouldn't trust Knick-Knack, even as far as you can throw him, which for some people is pretty far.
Yeah. All right, I'll sell him. I'll give her the two giant swords. Two
Add
10-foot
6,000 gold to your character sheet.
plus 2. Well, splitting it up between the 5 of us. 1,000
Is 1,200.
is 1,200 because I can do math. All right, so yeah, she'll split it up evenly. This was a team effort. Let's see what else. Also,
I'm very glad we don't use coin weight because Stell would be falling.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would really throw in
The
Selling
10,000
my
gold on the
haversack.
table.
It's crypto.
Let's see
It's crypto.
the other things we got. These are a lot more mundane, and I'll pull out the 4 plus the 4 long swords plus 1, and the 4 longbows plus 1.
Okay, so total of 8 weapons. So that would be 8,000 gold retail. So go ahead.
6,000, another 6,000.
Yep, 6,000 gold.
All
Another
right,
1,200. Another 1,200 each
Easy
To go-
enough.
to go well towards our buying of scrolls for Echo.
What's fun is she keeps pulling these coins out of the same strong box.
is that a strong box of holding? It seems easier than to carry around one of those in one of these giant bags.
She smiles sweetly at you. Indeed it is. I actually have one of these, and she shakes a small pouch. But I'm not sure you'd be interested. After all, you seem to like carrying vast amounts of coinage.
What is that? What is that? Out of curiosity.
Oh, it's a pouch of safekeeping.
What does that do?
Oh, when you put coins into it, they stay there until you rupture the bag. It's an easy way for people to maintain money and develop a savings. But as a small extra dimensional space, it's a great place to store a vast amount of coins.
Can I just look at that? Amer's gonna start peeking at it, trying to understand
Okay.
what it looks like.
It looks like a plain brown pouch. You look inside, you can't see anything inside.
So there's no
If you
discernible
try to reach your
markings
hand
on
in
it?
there, nothing happens. You literally cannot feel anything. The orifice of this only accepts coins and gems.
So, but there's no discernible markings outside.
No, none.
Oh, Amer's like, well, I guess I can't just find them and steal from other people then. How much is this out of curiosity?
Oh, well, that one I'm afraid I can't sell. But there are some that we could absolutely part with. I would sell one to you for 100 gold.
Absolutely. Actually,
Yes.
can I? Yes.
All right.
How many of
Let
those
me
are you?
get the pouch of safekeeping for you guys.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm currently carrying 11. I've been converting stuff to platinum to make it easier to carry, but like even then, it's still like. I think technically this would weigh, what is it, about 18,000 gold pieces thereabouts.
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that.
Amer's gonna buy 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Echo's gonna buy one.
I totally don't have devious plans.
You
So
see how Brendan's
8,000
loaded.
times
You'll-
0.02.
Brendan will buy one as well. He has almost 19
Okay.
gold.
Yeah, I think if we were going by D&D rules, this would weigh about 300 pounds of gold.
Yeah.
I will take one as well.
What's this item called?
I'm adding it right now.
It is an Eric original here.
Pouch of safekeeping. Okay.
Yep, give me just a moment here while I do that. We can go ahead and keep playing while I do this.
So Echo has a ring of jumping.
All right.
That unless somebody in the party wants it, I mean it's attunement, so we kind of outgrew it a while back.
My attunement slots are very precious.
Yep.
And,
So yeah, Echo, go ahead and sell that.
Okay. Ring of jumping. A ring of jumping is normally 2,500 gold. She's going to give you 2,000 for it.
That's 400 gold for everybody in the party.
Hey, we made back our pouch money.
Then some. I think I sold most. Let's see if I have anything worth selling here. I think I sold most.
Yeah, I'm looking too. I don't think so.
Oh, actually, take that back. I do have one item that we probably will not use, considering we're out in the sun so often.
See if I can get her to buy this scroll.
Oh, I have a leather +1.
I don't know how much this sells.
Here is your pouch of safekeeping, version 1. If I need to modify it because of shenanigans, I reserve the right to do.
My shenanigans are very future planned, so
In order to pull it up, you're going to need to refresh your character sheets, and then it'll appear when you go to add item.
Oh, so it holds on to it until you actually can't remove the gold until you need to spend it. Okay.
Right,
Interesting.
it's a savings pouch,
Mm,
like an IRA.
gotcha. Does it give you interest?
No. Well, I take that back. It gives you interest to find out how much is in there.
Oh God. It would just like I have a morbid curiosity to just lunge at Judas' pouch with my sword just to see what happens.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
I dare you.
The building explodes in gold.
No. Something else would happen, and I don't want to go there because I like your character.
I still do not see the item when I go to add my inventory.
Just got it.
It may need to refresh.
It's
I've
fine.
done. Yeah, I've done. I'll look for it at some point.
I'll probably wait until after we leave before putting the gold in there because I'm kind of using it right now. But
Okay.
Judith, well, thank you for the pouches. These actually seem pretty useful. I've heard that there's a magic item that can help someone channel their ki. I've heard that they're often made of like dragon parts, like a belt.
Ooh. Might have something like that.
Wait, if
Let's
it's
go
made of
see.
dragon parts, why haven't we tried to just...
Well, that's what I have been doing, but unfortunately, I only have is 2 scales and a horn. So
Do you
Also-
see?
She stops and looks at you. You have a dragon's horn.
Mhm.
May I see it?
yeah, sure.
No, she cannot see it.
No, a different horn. It's the one I stole.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Yeah, I was gonna take one of them, but you put it back.
well, yeah.
Echo's like, no, not gonna let her see it because Doug knows things.
No. No, this is the normal horn, not the good horn. But yeah, I reach into the
Yeah.
bag of holding and I actually get the dwarf. I forgot what's his name again.
Borgus.
Yeah, Borgus to hold the bag for me while I heft out this 100-pound dragon horn.
And Eric, I think
She
we
looks-
actually had that conversation in front of her. I mean, she
Yeah.
asked if she could see it, and Echo's, his knee jerk
Oh, yeah.
is no, she can't see it. And he's like, oh no, and Rose is like, no, I mean the other one.
Yeah, and that's legitimate. And she would be fine. She's not gonna pry.
Yeah,
She
it's not
understands
Judith.
discretion.
Yeah, it's not Judith. It's so much that. Yeah, the Echo's not going to let these things out of his sight. Nobody's
Oh,
touching
of
these
course.
until we can use them.
Oh, of course.
But yeah,
No.
I don't know
So
exactly
you
how
produce
big.
the other one.
Yeah, I produced the other one, and yeah, I'll slap the side of the horn. Yeah, this was sitting on Orcus's chair itself.
She
Nearly
looks at
destroyed
it.
the central wall, pulling this bad boy out. She slaps the horn again.
Good riddance.
You-
I'll
Guys,
pay
she-
you 5,000 gold for the horn
That's tempting.
and an extra 1,000 to destroy it.
Really? It's just a piece of bone.
So, Eric, can Echo hasn't examined it yet. Rose, can I take a look at it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know.
It's sitting out, yeah.
Can I insight Judith to try to get an impression of why she wants it destroyed?
You may attempt to incite Judith. Yes.
You know what? I'll try as well because he usually seems
Alright.
pretty
Yes.
chill.
Is there any chance I can recognize the horn?
I'm gonna throw a
Amarazi might remember it. She remembers
There's a
it.
chance. There's a chance. Can I get you to roll a D100?
What skill? A D100.
Yeah, just to see if you would recognize it or not.
So the only thing
HQ51.
the only thing about this horn was that it was the straightest
okay.
one on the chair because she wanted to make a staff out of it. So that's the only feature that I specified when I pulled it out of the chair.
I got a 20 inside.
All right, so Echo, this once belonged to the dragon Shaglong. Let me get that for you here. Not Shinlong. Gosh, come on. Copy from my document over here. Here we go.
And what does he know about Shenglong?
He was a dragon that liked to cavort with small animals, goats mostly. He was a goat killer. He was a chupacabra style dragon. He was a mischievous thing that generally was nasty and ugly to people, didn't have a great personality. But if his horn got this long, he must have lived for a very long time. Because last time you remember him, he was a little tiny thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Rose, I think it's probably a good deal.
This is a magic item shop, right?
Yes.
It is. Very magic item shop. You look up and down, and if you go to Costco, they have 24 aisles. Judas has 149.
You can pretty much get anything here. Anything.
Within reason. She doesn't sell potions.
Could you? I've heard of this thing where if you're targeted by a spell, you can sap its magic or something.
Oh, yes.
Rod of
Rods of
absorption.
Absorbing.
Yeah,
That's-
Cecilia took the one we had.
No, she didn't. Aimer has it.
Oh, you have it?
I've been attuned to it for weeks.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one of those.
Well, I
No,
have a couple of them that have been turned in. They're not very popular, but we do have them. If you'd like, we can sell them to you. They are very expensive, though. Come with me.
How expensive?
You hear Aimer
Well,
whistling
there
a little
depends
bit.
on how many charges are left.
Oh, all right.
And she's going to walk down and take you to aisle 53. So this is a long ass walk.
I'll just wait patiently by the horn.
Yep. Because realize it's 53 aisles down and 53 aisles back. So let me go ahead and figure out. Okay. So these are used rods of absorption because she doesn't make them. She collects them in order to resell. So the cheapest rod she has is going to have 10 levels available.
Ugh.
All right.
She has one that has, let's roll, what's the most she has here? 1d50.
The other question is, Eric, that we'll need to know with this is how many of the charges that it absorbed have been used well.
Got it. They would all be in there.
Yeah, because it's like a battery, a one-time big battery.
Yeah, the rod of absorption with 40 charges free is going to cost you 15,000 gold.
Oh, that's actually. Aimer go, huh? That's actually a pretty good deal.
For 40 charges?
That's 40 charges available.
So you can absorb 40 spell levels before
40
it.
max.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
max is 50.
Yeah. So
No, I mean,
it has.
no, I mean 40 like max in the thing.
Yeah. So what it would do is it have 10 spell levels stored already that you can actually pull from like a battery. Then I can absorb up to 40 more.
Got it. Okay.
Aimer goes
over
he
the life of
stops.
the item.
Yeah, he goes, stops, and goes. A brand new one of these sells for about 50 grand. So that's a pretty good price.
Oh, really?
I mean, it is used.
That's not always a bad thing with these, depending on how you're using them.
if I had 15,000 to spare, I would do it. I only have 10,000.
Sorry, I can't do that much of a discount. That's what I paid for.
I'll give you.
And-
I'll pitch in a little bit for you here, Stel. And Aimer will give Stel 1,000 gold.
Oh,
Oh wait. Okay.
You only need 4K more.
Aimer also goes, I happen to have this I found. He pulls out the Puwafi of fire resist.
Oh, right, that we couldn't use.
Ooh, and you're not in sunlight at the moment, which is good. She smiles. Well, that's interesting. I haven't seen one of these in a very long time. I will give you 3,000 gold pieces for that.
We'll put it towards Stel's rod. Someone else wants to pitch in the last 1,000?
Yeah, Brennan can do that.
All right, Brennan contributes 1,000 gold. Scratch that off your sheet. And Stel, you now have the coins, if you choose to buy that rod of absorption that is 40 available charges.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Just keep
Aimer-
track of how many levels of
I'm putting
spells you have absorbed.
I'm putting it on my sheet now.
Aimer
How many does it start with? 10?
Yeah, you have 10 stored. in
10
three.
consumed. Correct.
Oh, 10 consumed, so 30.
Hmm.
No,
No,
it's the rods naturally come with 50. 10 have been used. You have 40 available.
Oh,
So
40,
it-
okay,
it-
40 available.
It's imagine a battery that's 20% charged here. You can absorb spells to charge the other 80%
Okay, wait. So this one has 50. It has 50,
total.
but
50 max.
it comes pre-packed with how many slots?
10 have been used.
Yeah.
So it has
yeah.
40 slots off the dome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah,
and the
That's
10
correct.
and the 10 that have been
Got
used also has a battery you can pull from to cast spells from as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so like,
It's a
What-
double use item, which is why it's also part of the reasons why it's really good.
yeah, and it eventually runs out completely. So like once you absorb 40 spell levels and then you cast 40 spell levels, or 50, because it has 10 in there already, and you cast 50 spell levels, it's done. It'll turn into ash.
That's why you see it to 49, then you swindle someone and you run away. Not that I would ever do that.
So yeah, it's pretty good because it basically makes you immune to magic for some
No,
Pretty critical.
it makes you immune to targeted magic.
magic. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Eric, it doesn't say if that is an action or a bonus action to convert those into spell slots.
It's a reaction.
No, it's
It's
a
a
reaction,
reaction.
To absorb them. To convert them into spell slots is free because nothing.
Oh yeah, that's free.
Which is crazy. It's like, oh yeah, I have a 9th level slot now. Fuck you.
You do have to have it in your
no,
hand.
it's up to,
Oh,
it's
up
up
to
to,
five,
it's up to
yeah,
a max
sorry.
of level 5.
There we go. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I get. I haven't read wizard stuff in like 2 years, so
Yeah,
ignore
and
me.
for the
I don't know what I'm
record-
talking about. Me dumb
Yeah,
Marshall.
for the record, you do have to hold it. You can't just say, "Oh, it's in my backpack," while you're holding a sword and your shield. You actually have to hold the rod.
That's why Aimer's single wielding.
All right. I mean, I'm usually not using my weapon, so I could just hold on to this.
You also don't
Yep.
use a shield, so you can.
Oh,
also
yeah, it's
hold on
worth it.
to it.
It's really cool.
That was my in
Thank you
case
very
this is pissing off Cecilia item.
Of course.
I also, you were interested in the dragon horn, right?
I'm interested in destroying it. Yes.
Oh, did a 20 get
Oh.
me anything, Eric?
I'm guessing that's a specific thing then.
A 20 does not get you anything on inciting Judith. No.
Okay, yeah. I was just trying to get an impression of like this is a bad dragon. She just hated it.
Yeah,
Some
well,
I'm getting
I
neutral
also-
vibes. Okay.
I was just gonna ask her, like, I'm leaning against it because the thing's 100 pounds, so I'm guessing it's at least like shoulder height.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
leaning against.
armpit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just leaning against it. I'm just like, might I ask? I mean, you can make a lot of nifty things out of an old dragon bone like this. Why do you want to destroy it?
Personal reasons. I disapprove of the former owner.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Wait, you
Rose.
know who this belonged to?
Just off of the horn?
I know of them, and I'm ready to get rid of them. We have a deal or not?
It's okay.
That's up to you, Rose. You're the one who hauled it back.
I was hoping I could make like a new sheath for my sword out of this. But 6,000 gold is actually not bad. You know, I can always get another one.
I mean, technically, you're making it into. I mean, what level of destruction is Judith asking it for?
Oh yeah, do you mean like just pulverizing it, or like?
Simply broken into shards, so it's not intact anymore. And of course, I won't own it, and the shards would be mine.
Okay. 6,000. You know what? Like I said, I can always get another. There's plenty of dragons out there. Yes, you know. All right, I'll sell her the horn. And
Okay.
I'm not sharing the
I
gold
need
for
you to
this.
make a wisdom saving throw due to what you said.
What,
Yeah,
plenty
I
of-
was worried about that.
What? Plenty of dragons out there?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
You know, Rose, all dragons aren't bad. I mean, I think even you realize that now, right?
No, of course not all dragons are bad. I'm talking about plenty of, dragons that need to be killed.
At the statement that there's plenty of dragons out there, you get the distinct impression that you are being disapproved of and are frightened of both Judith and Borges.
I don't care. This is really interesting.
Yeah, no, like, is it like an intimidation effect, or?
It is
All right,
a
well,
frightening presence.
Frightening
all right.
presence, like they might be dragons. I'm saying.
I just frown, and she holds up her fingers in two of her fingers up, and concentrates for a moment, and I'll use stillness of mind to banish the fear.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just shake my head and just get back to business because I don't care if they approve or not.
Understood.
If you know a fair bit about dragons, do you mind if I ask you a question?
I don't mind if you ask a question.
We're actually looking for a dragon of ill repute.
Oh,
A drug dealing dragon named Sagios. Gale.
Yeah.
I've heard the name.
Do you know anything about that? It's pretty much all we have for the most part, as well as the name. We may or may not have upset that dragon at some point, and some of us may or may not have personal vendettas.
I personally don't have any first-hand knowledge of this Sageos, but I do know several people who do. If you'd like, I can put you in contact with them.
Absolutely love that.
Of course. And she's going to go ahead and take a piece of paper and she's going to write down some names for you. I'm going to write these out. We can go ahead and keep going. It's going to take a moment. There's a lot of them.
Amer will go, well, thank you for this. Now, I have a question. Do you happen to enjoy wine?
Not particularly. I find that it dulls the senses.
Oh, I was going to offer you. I have a bottle of quite a nice Rathis vintage I wanted to give you for this information.
I appreciate the thought.
You've always been good. You've always been good to me, so I tried to remember that.
Of course.
Judith, do you have a Bloodwell vial +3?
I don't deal in Bloodwell vials. I find them distasteful.
Ah. Okay. I'll look somewhere else. Thank you.
Do you want me to to smash this for you, or are you gonna do it on your own time?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, no. So I'll start breaking the horn, just pummeling it until it's shattered.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll just say, well, awkwardness aside, I still am interested in that dragon belt. If you're still willing to sell.
Of course. And she's going to
And
walk you down to get the dragon's belt.
yeah, it's I prefer, what's it called? Dragon. I think it's just called dragon belt. Hold on, what is it called? Dragon hide belt. There we go. Preferably +2 if it exists.
He does have the dragon belt +2. Sure, exactly.
You get a bonus saving throw.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That should be the 4,000 gold for that.
For a +2?
Yeah,
Wow,
weapon.
shit, that's a good deal. Okay.
You're significantly more wealthy than the last time you were here.
I'll take it. 4,000. Remove. Okay, there we go. All right.
All right, these are the names that I know are familiar with the name. There you go.
Dragon hide belt +2.
Yeah, the names she's got are Seatoad Coin, Isaac Stormborn, Tati, Crystal Latte, Bryn Gemflower, Ruzid, Twilight's Call, Covet Von Sin, and Islaran Shonozath.
You know, I've met a couple of those people. I've heard of others.
Crystal latte? Isn't that a kind of drink?
She's a centaur.
She's
Wait, you've met these people?
I mean, most of them are quite famous. If you listened around the bars and whatnot, they've hung around the consortium numerous times. Yeah, I met Covette and I met Covette there.
We were
And
only in
and Twilight's Call.
Nausea for like 3 days.
Are you making this up?
You
I think
need
he's
to get.
Roll an insight check, please, Stell.
I also suggest you guys check the tavern channel of the Discord where we roleplay.
Stell, you believe him.
Huh.
Huh.
Also, you guys need to visit more. You know, we come to town, but you gotta mingle. I mean,
We're in the wilds like 9 days out of 10.
and then Amer holds up the ring on his right pinky finger, the ring of water walking he has. And you know, it doesn't take long down town to get things done.
And I do need to correct something. When you said that you were in the wild 9 days out of 10, what came out of your mouth was we're in the wild 6 days out of 10. Which is strange. You had an intention to say 9.
I couldn't say the word 9?
Not in that case.
That's
Roll an
weird.
insight check.
Man, I am not rolling well.
With a 22, you are in a zone of truth.
Yep, knew it. I figured.
I mean,
I figured that's what was going on.
it wasn't a lie. It was just a guess because I actually haven't exactly measured. I haven't measured. We were in a maze for like half a year. I think that counts as the wilds.
You count the inside of a maze as the wilds.
Yes.
Got it.
If you
I
have
love
to eat,
camping in your wilds.
if you have to eat good berries, it counts as the wilds.
True. Fair
All right. Fair enough.
So,
So next time you get trapped in a dungeon in the middle of a city, but you gotta eat good berries, it's the wilds.
Yeah, it's effectively, yeah. You can't go
Go
to a
ahead,
restaurant and get some food.
how much is a ring of invisibility worth?
Ooh, Ring of Invisibility. I'm not even sure if that's on the list. Let's find out.
I think it is.
Oh, wait, I just look at
Yeah,
Rex.
It
Oh, sorry, go
defaults. The store price is
10,000 gold. She will give you 8,000 gold for it.
Are you sure you
So-
want to get rid of that echo? I mean, I don't want to
Let
be
me-
rude to the recently departed, but
then
without
don't.
Cecilia, we're a lot more stealthy.
Okay, so let me finish. So Judith, how much is a cloak of invisibility?
Ah, I see.
I believe those
Cloak
are
of invisibility
60
is
or
80,000 gold.
Holy shit!
Damn, I thought it was like 20.
no, they're super handy.
Because they have
I
much
know.
more utility.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, they
their enchantment doesn't break if you attack, right?
I don't. Yeah,
Right.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think anything has. Yeah, 80,000. It's a.
I mean,
Um,
I'm saving up for 60.
I will tell you,
Yeah.
out of character, the Wednesday night group about 2 months ago put all their money together and bought a Holy Avenger +3 for
Holy shit!
180,000 gold.
Good grief. Yeah, I just don't know. You never have that kind of cash. So I don't know if it's really worth it. I know
Does
that a
the
player.
have a paladin?
I don't.
No, they got one that doesn't require a paladin.
Or I didn't know that exists. I guess. I mean, I guess it's
Yeah.
fair. That's why.
Yeah,
man.
so yeah, they
All
they
right.
they dumped everything to get it, and then they sold it.
They just wanted bragging rights, I suppose. Let's see. what else.
They needed it for a specific place that they were going.
Gotcha. All right. So I got that.
Yeah, I guess I have to wait on that.
Yeah,
Curiosity, Judith. For the future, do you carry cloaks of displacement here?
of course.
Okay, just curious. I don't have the money now, but money easy come, easy go, as they say.
Of course, the one I have is made of the hair of a super good paladin. It's
Amber,
golden in color, with bits of purple woven in.
wouldn't be. I don't think Amer wouldn't know anything to say about that. So
No, he wouldn't. You know, as a player, because you watched other sessions.
yes, I
But-
do.
And I appreciate that.
Well, I'm not sure about the paladin part, but I'm definitely gonna keep that in.
Of course.
Ring or the bracers? Gosh.
Where's my? Oh, that's weird.
What's that?
Amer. Oh, go ahead. Hideka.
No, go ahead. I'm just looking
Oh.
through my item list.
Amer would like to purchase a periapt of proof against poison
Okay.
for 5,000 gold.
5,000 gold for the periapt of proof against poison. It's an
Yeah.
amazing item. No kidding.
I can take it off when I want to get drunk, and
And you're not limited like Douglas Road.
Yeah, it's on permanently.
after seeing the use Cecilia has for it, Amer goes, "Oh, any of my money is for gold and other thing." or
As an
for
action to
potions."
regain key points equal to your martial arts roll die. Okay, so. I should keep the ring though, because if only there was a way to have more attunement slots. I love.
Artificer.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Mr. Verm is in this city, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to.
He's in charge of a library.
Oh no! I was just trying to remember if it was here or one of the other cities we visited.
No, he's here.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just turning to the others as I put the belt on. Well, you know what, Judith? Since you seem to
Yes.
be so knowledgeable about dragon-y things, there was another noteworthy dragon I saw in my journeys. I started reaching around in actually my backpack, and I push aside the damaged black dragon scale because that one wasn't that impressive. But I pull out the emerald dragon scale, and oh wait, I wouldn't remember because it was in the library. Shit, never mind.
It was 24 hours we lost at that.
Well, no, that
No.
dragon was in the library. It was
in the library, in the wall. Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember it. I wouldn't remember where I got this actually. So never mind. I wouldn't ask her this.
Nope.
So, yeah, never mind.
Did we leave?
Whoops.
Did we leave 24 hours after that? I guess we did leave pretty quick after that.
Yep. Almost immediately.
Well, we don't remember anything from when we were in there, right? Other than the information we learned.
24 hours. Modified memory goes back 24 hours. So you don't remember the last 24 hours and like how we got out, how we ended up outside, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember the giant emerald dragon because I was wondering if she might be able to tell me who it was or why he's, halfway through a wall.
Off of a scale, there's no chance.
I mean, there can't be that many emerald dragons that big. But who knows? Whatever.
Wait, in Australia? What are we talking about?
The land of dragons?
Yeah.
They kind of are.
But say,
I saw my eye go splash of water on my face.
All right.
So,
I think that's basically it for me.
what armor can you wear that doesn't hinder spellcasters?
Elven chain?
Elven chain.
Technically, whatever you have proficiency for.
Yeah, whatever you're proficient in. If you take a feat if you take the feats to get heavy armor, you can actually cast them in heavy armor.
Yeah, there is no arcane spell chance failure in this game.
Well, I can only wear light.
Unless,
unless you're
not proficient.
Yeah, not proficient. Yeah. In which case, it just doesn't work, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
I can't blade song unless I'm in light armor.
Are you gonna get heavy plate, Echo?
Heavy plate. I'm not proficient in heavy plate.
Turn into a little mini Gerald.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just takes one level of fighter.
No.
One level of cleric would be better, probably.
Yeah, I thought about taking fighter for other reasons. There's some other stuff I want out of fighter. I thought about
cleric, amulet of the devout, and heavy armor.
Yeah. Let me look at something. I want to play with the numbers.
You might be able to find the Bloodwell Vial other places, but
Yeah.
she does not deal in blood magic.
Yeah, I figured when we leave here, I'll ask around.
I can probably lead you to a place where that goes.
Okay, so
Sorry.
can I? What elven chain has she got? Has she got any, like? Can you get a +2 or a +3 elven chain?
No, it is just Elven Chain.
See that doesn't.
It's just +1 medium armor.
See, it doesn't. It doesn't actually. Yeah, it doesn't give me any bonuses. I'm at 18, and if I wear that, it gives me 18. So
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to do is figure out how to get
not
my.
worth it.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to get my armor class up.
It's hard for sorcerers to get the AC up.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's literally just magic item or bust.
You can get an enchanted shield, Echo.
I have a. Yeah, I do have a shield. Let's see. Let me look at something else. I mean, you could get bracers, but then you have to attune to bracers.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I'm familiar.
That's what I was saying. Is your shield enchanted, Echo?
Yeah, I've got a sentinel shield.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it gives me a.
It'll be your +2. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that contains bonus.
It doesn't give me. Actually, it doesn't give me a. Yeah, it gives me a +2 to AC just because it's a shield, but it's not a +2 shield.
No, it's
sentinel
not.
shield.
That one just gives you advantage on.
Prevents you from being surprised.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Yeah,
really good.
Do they come with other bonuses? I mean, can you get a +1 or +2 sentinel shield?
She doesn't have them.
Okay.
That's up to you to try to enchant, and it's going to be a pretty high check because Sentinel
You could,
Shield.
you could
Yeah.
try and get a staff of power, maybe.
Yeah.
Staff
I
of
think-
power gives you +2 AC.
Yeah, I think
It also gives you +2 to your saving throws and spell attack bonus, and has a bunch of spells packed into it.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna cost that has to cost 80,000 gold
It's a-
minimum.
95.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a powerful item.
Yeah.
It's wizards, man. They have the best magic items too. Yeah. So. Like the staff of striking. When you read that, you're like, that really sounds like it'd be good on. Nope, wizards only and sorcerers.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. Yeah, I think Echo's done.
It is
Is it-
weird how good this is, considering it's only a very rare.
Well,
Ignore the rarity. Ignore the rarity. In
I know.
D&D.
It's I'm looking at it. It's like what?
The classifications on pretty much everything from CR on monsters to rarity of weapons and stuff like that. Like,
Wait, no, very rare is the thing right under legendary. Never mind, my bad.
it's
Another
still
magic-
like.
Is there another magic shop in town, Eric? Is she the?
Not that you're aware of, but you can certainly go looking for them.
Amer said that if you wanted the Bloodwell vial, he could probably help.
Yeah. So let's go do the potions. Let's go to the potions next. If we're going potion shopping, let's go do that,
Awesome.
Wait, do you have a cloak of protection?
and then we'll go look for a Bloodwell vial.
Echo,
What was
do you have-
that?
Echo, do you have Echo, do you have a cloak of protection?
No. So
That could probably help if you want to.
It's attunement as well. They're nice.
True. I don't know what items you're attuned to right now.
They're actually very inexpensive and very nice. They're a great low level item.
so how much? What has she got in the way of cloak of protections?
She has a cloak of protection.
Yeah. What's that give you? A +2?
+1.
I believe it's a +1 AC and saves.
Yeah, it's just like a ring of protection, but it's a cloak and it's cheaper.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, I had a spare. Of my.
Yeah. Cloak of protection is 3,500 gold.
If you would like a ring of protection, which is the same basic, is it really 3,500 gold for that?
Yeah, 3,500.
Huh. Weird.
Attunement. That's the killer. That's the killer. Is
What?
let me
Wait,
look at something.
Oh. Huh. Oh, it's cheaper than that. Weird.
There's a scabbard of protection.
I have a ring of protection if you want one, Echo, by the way.
Yeah, so do I. Though I'm
No.
swapping it out whenever I need to.
No, but I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Let's go potion shopping.
Before we leave, I'll just ask Judith: has the gnome cleaned his shop yet?
I don't know. I try not to visit him.
I look at Echo. Do we have to go?
You're the one that said we're low on potions.
Potion shop.
Okay,
You'll
hold on. Spells. I do not have prestidigitation, so I'm not touching it. Wait, I can mage hand the
Well,
door open.
You know what? So Estelle hasn't
Hasn't
visited
been
it,
there.
so
Yes.
we'll just let her deal with it.
If- Does
Deal
Judith have a
deal
Does
with
Judith have a
what?
scroll? Does Judith have a scroll writing kit? Is there like a toolkit for that?
You mean a pen and paper?
Is
Yeah.
that it? I mean, I didn't know, but there's a yeah.
Scroll writing kit. You mean a pen and paper?
It doesn't take special paper or special pens or anything like that. So
I think it's
no.
not like wizard books. I think anything works.
It's
Yeah, pretty much anything works.
what skill do you need to develop for that?
Writing, literacy.
you know, you're making it from your memory or whatever, and it's what
Yeah, it
half
seems
the
like it should be-
cost,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then quite
But
a
you
time
still have to do
commitment.
this check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's all I needed.
Okay. All right.
Brennan
So
hasn't
you
been here
guys
the whole
leave.
time, guys.
He ditched.
He got lost in the store,
Oh, he got lost in the store. Awesome.
so he hasn't said. I want to see if they notice if they leave without him.
Oh, okay. Would you guys leave without Brennan?
Aimer absolutely would.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think Stell would.
I mean, Brandon can take care of himself.
Where's Where is Brennan?
You just
I-
hear some
I-
like shuffling, things falling. And, like,
Yeah,
glass.
I look up. The first place I look is up. Is he above us? Are his
Yeah,
pants on?
I'm still dry, so I don't think he's above us.
If you're
Amer's,
missing him, I can be sure to find him.
Amer stops him. He goes, "This might sound slightly crude. I don't mean this anyway. But do you happen to sell periapts of proof against piss here?"
I'm not sure. I believe we do
Um,
sell wipes.
That Brennan walks up the
Depends.
aisle.
Uh-huh.
And he's smiling. And he says, "Yeah, Jude. Yeah. So, what are you guys talking about?"
I'm asking if she sells proof against your pissing.
Oh.
I need
that's
I need.
unfortunate.
I can just buy an umbrella. An umbrella. Why didn't I think of this?
Yeah, you could probably just get an umbrella at one of the local just standard marts here for like nothing really.
Hold on a minute. Take a step back. Amer stops for a moment. He kind of straightens his cloak on his shoulder and lets it start billowing. He puts a hand on his hip, and he just looks like kind of how he's dressed with his scarf and everything. You can absolutely tell he'd be like on like the Toivoan cover of like GQ magazine. And he goes, "An umbrella from a stall?"
Brennan just walks right by him.
Fair.
Like doesn't acknowledge the fact that
Yeah.
he tried to make himself look good or anything.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I think we all give Amer the attention he deserves as we all walk out the store with that.
Look, Brendan's gonna talk to this woman though. They can leave if they want.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yes, sir.
He looks at her and he says, "What? I'm sorry. What was your name?"
Judith.
Yeah, Judith. Judith, I do like one thing. I shoot things with arrows. Do you have
Indeed.
anything in this shop? Arrows, ammunition, things that would help me do that better?
Of course. And she's going to take you to the archery aisle.
It's like a
And
mess. There's like stuff on the ground and everything because he was trying to look.
Right. She looks at this and looks at you and lets out a deep sigh as she knows that you've been doing this. Well, here. And she picks up several things off the floor, putting them in a box. These are arrows of slaying. These cost 600 gold each.
Arrows of sling, what?
Just generally, arrow of slaying. You don't have to select it. Out of character, you don't need to select what they are. They're literally just arrows of slaying.
That's all.
Ooh.
Brennan says, do I need to like say something? Because I came up with this oath that I need to say. Do you want to hear it?
I'm curious. Thanks.
Brennan looks back, like it like echoes in the distance. He's like, "Oh, no, it's okay."
She smiles. Very well. Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay. So these will kill things.
They will help you kill things, yes.
Excellent. How many are there?
How many would you like? Oh, I've got easily 50.
There's 600.
1 second. Let me look at something.
Are pretty.
These are just general arrows of slaying, like not a specific.
General arrows of slaying.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's.
I didn't know those existed.
Wow. Ooh. Ooh. The. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what he needs. I mean, he could.
Oh. Yeah. Those are.
Just
brutal.
don't miss.
Yeah.
So-
Those are.
Let's see.
There's 6.
Okay, once an arrow of slaying deals its extra damage to a creature, it becomes non-magical arrow.
That's
So-
correct.
So if it misses, he can pick the arrow up and it's still usable.
The ammunition rules state that you have a 40% chance of collecting arrows that you shot.
Okay. Well, I mean,
So-
still, you can.
Yes, but Yeah, as long as he doesn't deal damage.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. 40.
Well, specifically, 40% chance.
Yeah, that's what they look like because it's fun to do that.
I wonder if there's a way to increase our chances of getting arrows. Because
Yeah.
600. I mean, because I'm tempted to buy all 50 of them. I mean, good grief, let him hammer the shit out of people. With
30,000 gold.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
He's got 18,000.
Just so you know, Brennan, when you shoot something with that, it has to roll a Constitution saving throw. It takes 6 die 10 damage.
I mean, that's a sledgehammer.
On top of your sneak attack, on top of your Colossal Slayer, on top of your Hunter's Mark, on top of your Oath Bow.
So but also, not to be a party pooper, it's a con save. So a lot of the big beefy monsters are going to pass it.
They still take half. I mean,
half.
Yep.
Yeah, 3d10 is still pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's substantial damage. Like if I had anything towards bows, and didn't put everything I have into trying to survive being in melee, I would absolutely pass myself.
For the record, you guys are now in tier 3 of the game. You're going to start getting access to a lot of really powerful stuff and fighting some really powerful monsters.
So, how much should I expect? How much should I expect that Bloodwell vial is going to cost me? You think, Eric?
If you wanted the +3,
Yeah.
let's see here.
Wouldn't that be 16k?
I believe so. Let me double check because
+2 to sell. I have a +2 to sell.
16,000 for retail plus 2 to sell would mean you would get back 3,000, so 13k.
Yeah. Okay, Brennan. So
You guys gotta help because it's like magic. This character didn't learn magic because he thought it was boring, and he doesn't really care about money. He'll give this woman all of his money. Like he doesn't know.
So here I've got let's see, 15. Yeah, I've got 3,000. I'll give you. So that's 3,000. That's a couple of arrows, but
5.
Yeah, if I was you, I would spend like half my money on it. But if I didn't have to buy something myself, I'd give you half of everything I got.
Brennan looks. So you say that in character, or?
Yeah, I've got 3,000. I'll give you for arrows.
So Brennan he's just got this massive amount of gold like in his backpack. it's 21,706 right now. He just puts his backpack on the ground like. He says, "What's half of this?"
27 what?
21,706.
1,706 plus the 3,000 that Echo gives you.
No, that included it.
That was included. Okay, so that's 10,850 divided by 600. She will sell you 18 arrows.
Then just shakes his head in agreement.
Okay. Yeah, she sells you 18 arrows. You will have 10,853 gold left over.
Okay.
I mean,
18 arrows is not a lot considering how often he shoots, but when it matters, they can make a big difference.
Yeah, if he's got advantage, that's when he's going to use them.
We'll have to save them for special.
Yep.
Damn, that is some killer damage, though.
Oh, it can be. It can be.
This should be crit with one of those. Woo!
Uh-huh. Flat up 60 plus whatever. Mm-hmm.
All right, bros, let's go see your buddy.
All right. So, you guys leaving? Did you pick up the rest of your coins there, Brennan?
Yeah, he kind of like picks up the bag. You can see it's like heavy. He's like, ugh, he gets it on. And walking out like, ching, ching, ching.
Awesome. All right. As you guys leave, she whispers, "Have a nice day."
Hi,
And
Judith.
you guys head off.
And waves.
All right. You go down the street, 5 doors. You pass the Longstreeters Consortium, past the Black Diamond, and you come to a place that has a sign outside. It used to say Far Boilers Potions, except for someone has taken a dagger and carved the letter T into the middle of the sign. So it now reads Fart Boilers Potions. Stell, your party has asked you to go in first. Do you choose to do so?
So, is this the place?
Eric, I don't remember. Was the T there before?
It was.
Yes, it was there before.
Yeah, it was there before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stell, this place looks like someone decided to condemn a building. All the landscaping has just gone wild. The iron fence outside is bent and rusted. The door is filthy and has not been cleaned in easily several years. And your party has brought you here to go potion shopping.
I see the problem.
Which one?
You
Yeah.
see the problem, but do you understand the problem? Do you feel the problem? Oh,
Do you smell the problem?
you're about to, and I'm gonna just shove her forward. Open the doors, Stell.
Someone who has their place in this much of a mess probably focuses a lot of their time on their alchemy. I bet the products are good. They're fine.
She goes to open the door.
All right. As your hand touches the brass knob, it sinks through a 16th of an inch of a black sludge. Your hand is hot and sticky as your hand tries to turn the knob, and it slides within this muck for a quarter turn before finally engaging and turning the knob. As you walk in, the voice you hear from within says, "What the hell do you want?"
Emer yells back, "Your mother!"
"She's dead. You can have her."
I think you said the exact same thing last time we were here.
I mean, probably.
Okay. Estelle, Twitch chat has granted you inspiration for the record.
For opening the door.
For opening the damn door. Because you didn't know the trick.
There was a trick?
There's
Yeah,
a trick.
don't
And
touch the
it
door.
got mentioned. Yeah, it got mentioned earlier. Someone uses Mage Hand to open the door.
That's what Emer would have done. Yeah, he would have used nature. to open the door.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you had to,
I
you had
thought
to
it
be
was
initiated.
just because the door was a mess.
No, yeah, it's
Yeah,
just gross.
it-
Yeah, you don't want to touch
Oh.
it.
Yeah, it's just gross.
Yeah, Emer's not touching that.
I would like to use Gust to blow the remaining sludge off my hand.
Dust. Oh,
Gust.
Gust. As you do so, it smears and tendrils of it dangle from your fingers.
This isn't getting off.
Why do you think I didn't open it?
I mean,
Look, you don't have to blow that all over my floor.
It's
What the hell
already,
do you want?
it's already all over your floor.
Stop smarting off.
yeah, we're just here to secure a few potions. We're a bit.
Do you know what you want or not?
What?
Do you know what you want or not? Do you have exact change?
Still looks over at the rest of the party.
I spent all of my
Tourists.
money on the rod. This is up to you guys.
Oh yeah, no. Let's see. Just I open up my
Hot
my
damn.
bag of holding. Let's see. We have 7 left. So how much would 13 greater healing potions cost?
13? That's going to cost you 1,300 gold.
Sweet.
Start counting.
Well, yeah, no. She just pops that down. 1,300 gold.
Jimmy! Yeah! Yeah, I need 13 G's! Yeah, some old people, they've been here before. They're figuring out their change. They're freaking... Look, the fairy didn't want to order anything. Comes in first, doesn't order anything. Damn.
She was our sacrifice. You know,
Yeah! They're being snippy at each other, too.
you know, because we've seen Jimmy's hand come out, right?
Yeah. Jimmy's hand snakes out from behind the curtain and starts putting potions of greater healing on the counter.
You know, we never actually met Jimmy.
That's right.
Well, can we?
Why?
He seems much more pleasant than you.
As the hand is snaking back, it gives a thumbs up before it disappears behind the curtain.
That's awesome.
I love him.
That rules.
What about do you have potions of unstable healing?
Unstable healing? Of course we do. Jimmy's favorite. Jimmy! What unstable? That's all they're going to be able to afford. This guy looks broke as bleep.
How much are they?
Oh, they're 2,000 gold. Yeah, he wants one.
Yeah, I do want one. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do
Yeah.
want one.
And the arm comes snaking back out, carrying a purple potion, and rests it gently on the counter, and then snakes back through the curtain.
I heard about more of these when I was in the wall.
I mean, your back is already made of metal. Do you really want more mutations?
I want to live. Sometimes living requires sacrifices. Like turning into a pretzel. Well, I guess that was kind of not living, but you know.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was about to say.
I was more living by the time it was over. So.
Yeah. So actually, you know, Rose will actually like go up to the behind Aimer and like peek down his shirt, like when his back turned into metal.
Hey,
like,
none of that in here. You go get a room.
So when his back I'm just ignoring fart boiler.
I know.
So when his back turned into like, is it like just like, are there like metal like spines like sticking out of his back?
Just
Or is it like literally just the bones?
It's just the bones.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's okay. So it's still covered by flesh.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Except I might make a little clang, like when I stretch. You might some like coins clinking. You know.
That doesn't happen.
I said it might. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Like Terminator.
Like Terminator. As someone who has a brother who has titanium legs, you don't hear anything.
I mean, that's not like that's like 18 vertebrae that are like constantly moving against each other and stuff. So.
Yeah, I suppose maybe.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, if you want to be noisy, I will allow you to be noisy.
Disadvantage on stealth rolls.
That's what I stretch. You know, like if I like get up from my chair and
Okay.
yawn, you know, the arms go up.
Ding 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 ding.
Sure.
Yep. All right. I've had enough in here. Thank Farty.
Yeah.
Get the hell out. If you're done, get out. I got better things to do than deal with you guys.
How much are superior healing potions?
Superiors. Oh, damn. Great.
Oh yeah, we're making you work today.
Potions of superior healing are 450 gold each.
Okay, and
That's actually pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Small price.
Yeah, it's considering. I mean, how many those greater healing potions? Like, we used a lot of them, but they were still really handy.
Great down.
Yeah, so I
need uptime ones.
I'll take 3 of those.
3 of them. All right, that's going to be 1350.
All right.
Brendan's gonna take 4.
4. That's going to be 6,000. Miles at you 6,000 gold. I don't know why I said that. 1,800 gold.
Brendan would give it to him.
He just doesn't like the way you look, Brennan.
Doesn't like elves. That's all it is.
Yeah.
What was it?
You smell like piss.
That's accurate.
Your entire place smells like piss. How can you tell it's him?
It's like when hunters come back, you know. They put the...
Yeah. 1,800 gold for the 4 potions.
Oh my god. I don't know why I found that so funny.
Because racism in a fantasy game.
Yeah.
What did they call it? I was sitting next to a guy in a plane, and he was clearly a hunt, and he smelled like piss. But
oh, the bait. No, like the like when
Musk?
you. It's the deer bait. I think.
Yeah, it's deer bait.
That makes you smell like urine. Yeah.
That's what
It is
Brendan
Castle,
continuously smells like.
That is urine, by the way. or fake urine.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense to me, but okay.
Like fair.
Right?
All right, so we got our potions.
Are you guys leaving his shop finally?
Yep.
Amer's already gone.
Have
Stell,
you ever?
did you close the door after yourself when you left?
Can I use Thorn Whip on the handle?
You use Thorn Whip on the handle. Okay. You better go back into the town.
You see Amer just like scrubbing the soles of his boots on the pavement when we get out.
It's a little
Yeah.
fairy. That.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
At least I didn't have to walk in there.
Yeah, I know. You're blessed.
let's find the blood will vial.
Oh, right.
So the door thing, I guess, is to even it out.
Yeah. Well,
As
yeah.
you guys
couldn't
come
get away
out of Fart
unscathed.
Boiler's shop. Yeah, as you come out of Fart Boiler's shop, you guys are accosted by an individual wearing shining plate armor.
Oh God.
Comes up to you guys. Are you the ones who appeared in the street and caused a commotion?
No.
I caused more of a commotion when I was at your mom's house last night.
This group's caused a lot of commotions. You're gonna have to
Surely
be more-
not.
These guys
I
caused
was
a lot
with
of
her.
commotion. You're gonna have to be more specific.
We are the
Uh,
commotion.
You
Greater
caused a
or
commotion
less-
upon a teleportation into the area. Did you not?
That would
I mean,
probably-
the commotion
yeah.
would have caused itself.
You are
I mean-
being intentionally obtuse.
I mean, we
I
did
mean-
teleport into town.
As a,
Obtuse?
I prefer to think of myself as rather acute, but
Ah,
anyways.
ha ha ha! A geometry joke. Well done.
Thank you.
Yes,
surprised
you're
you know
most
what
welcome
geometry
for achieving beyond your normal intellect levels.
Well, we've met previously, Mr.
Indeed, we
Basil.
have.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, I would love to be able to say the same.
But as far as any flashy appearances, rest assured, we'll be out of your town fairly swiftly. You have no cause for concern.
I am very cautious around fairies. Do watch her because they are known to be tricksy.
They are.
She just breathes out a sigh.
I assure you,
Behave
she.
yourself, little thing.
Well, I've just heard it a lot.
Amer's already wandered off, by the way.
Wait,
I
what?
know.
She
He-
is a.
Brennan's with
Yeah.
him. He's not even around.
Yeah. Everyone's just
I
ignoring
was
you.
walking off too.
I just say, rest assured, she is as I'm sorry, as good as she is adorable.
Uh-huh. Very well, then she must be very good indeed.
She
I will
is.
be watching for you. Stay out of mischief. And, don't
It's
do
hard to
anything
stay
I
out
should
of-
know about.
It's hard to stay out of mischief when Amer's in the group. Speaking of which,
Which
where
one's
did
Amer?
the one that left? Where did he?
She's looking around.
He's already blended into the crowd, and you have no idea. If you want, I can roll a stealth check for it, but I'm not.
Please roll
No.
your stealth check for it, just for grins.
All right, hold on.
I see Brennan. Brennan's with him.
Yeah, Brennan's
I
the
have
tall
a
guy
nod
who's
in
like...
perception, what could possibly?
See if I.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a 27.
Brennan's not hiding.
No, but Amer's in the crowd, just kind of being like, doop-a-doo. Like, you basically see Brennan walking away, and he's
Of course, I rolled a 3.
All right.
hey.
So you guys leave this guy behind?
Oh yeah, Amer cares not.
Stell?
We're not all this Basil.
I mean, wait, are we going anywhere?
We got to find
Well,
that.
they
blood
are.
vial.
They're way over there already.
Oh, okay.
And
I gotta
yeah,
go pick up the others. Sorry.
we'll behave.
Keep them out of trouble,
I try.
or else.
And fails. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll hustle on after the others.
Yep.
You
Stealth.
are
I don't think
always
he's-
in a hurry.
I don't think he's actually an official of the city, is he? He's like self-appointed.
He's
Right?
the captain of the Blue Guards or whatever, right?
He says that. I
Yeah.
mean, Do you believe him?
I mean, I'm not exactly familiar with the nobility of this city.
As I recall, the Nausha does not have active leadership.
What?
I-
Really?
And as far
I
as
think he's self-appointed.
well, to a degree, he might be, but the town also tolerates him because him and his crew do keep the streets relatively safe. So it's more of one of those. Well, no, vigilante, but you know, if the populace accepts the vigilante, it may as well be a fit.
I mean, that's what I mean when I say the law is an illusion. But
He's a guardian angel, basically.
The angel's not the word I'd use, but hey,
wait, this town really has no leadership?
unless they're elected Americans, they've been gone. They didn't have one before.
Huh.
I could have
Hey,
asked them, but I just didn't really care.
This town literally does not have a mayor right now. This is what happened to the last one, and you guys don't know about that.
Oh, well.
I just remember him explaining it before when
Interesting.
Amer was causing problems.
Anyways, where do you think we can find a Bloodwell vial? There was that one merchant, that Dragonborn. He seemed pretty knowledgeable.
Luther?
Yeah,
Luther would actually have. I mean, if we want to go about this in a more legitimate way, I'd definitely say we should probably talk to Luther first. My methods won't. Well, I don't know how my methods will turn out yet. So why don't we start with Luther?
Yeah. Okay.
I think he was over by the docks.
Correct.
yeah.
All right, so you guys head over to Luther's Mercantile. As you guys approach, there are 11 guards outside, all dressed in bright green tabards over bright silver armor. These guys all have halberds and appear to be very well equipped. Until you guys walk up to them and realize that these are all pensioners who probably retired easily 10, 15 years ago.
I was gonna ask
old guys.
I was gonna ask if they looked any younger yet.
As you come up, the guy in the front looks over at you. Can I help you, son?
I'm looking to speak with Luther, inquire about purchasers.
Oh, yeah, sure. One sec. I'll get Tony. He knocks on the door behind him. Dun, dun, dun. Little kid comes running out wearing a green tabard over a white shirt and white pants. He's barefoot. Gotta be like 6 years old. This way! Come with me! Alright. Yep. Come with me. Ooh, a fairy. Oh, goodness. Celebrities. Don't touch anything. Luther's orders. Don't touch. Nope. No touchy. No touchy. Okay. Here you are. And he holds out his hand. Palm up.
Amer hands him a gold coin.
Thank you. Have a nice day. He left you guys at the bottom of a series of stairs that go up to an office that looks over the warehouse that you were in.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, he's probably in his office.
let's go up and knock.
Well,
All right. Going up the stairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Amer's gonna walk up the stairs and go knock on the door.
Come in.
I guess I'll open the door and prance on in my prancy ways.
As you prance in, Luther is behind the desk. He's a black dragonborn in a green suit. Looks like this. Welcome. How can I help you today?
We're in the
Just
market.
pen down.
For the little one over here, not the flying little one, the scaled little one. We're in the market for a Bloodwell vial.
Oh, a vial. I'm afraid I deal in mostly bulk goods, and Bloodwell vials are very personal items. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you with that.
Well, it was worth a shot.
There's something else that I can help you with, perhaps?
Well, do you know someone in town that may be able to help us?
Perhaps. Of course, as they say, everything is worth something.
I have at least 2 other people we can talk to. Not to take business away from you. Well, you might have a name that I don't, and I don't know if either people want to talk to me anyway.
Imagine that. Someone doesn't want to talk to you.
Well,
Yeah, let's try
So-
some of the other sources there, Amer.
Very well. Please
Thank
have
you
a
for your-
wonderful day.
thanks for your time,
If you
Luther.
have need of shipping services, please let me know.
Last time we tried that, it went bad.
Indeed. Interesting. I would love to hear the story sometime.
It's
Have a
not
nice
one of those-
day.
Thanks, Luther. Hayward just kind of chuckles and walks off. All right, well,
That was worth a shot. All right, who's next?
so I mean, given this, how risky are we wanting to go here?
What's your scale?
Of danger?
Yeah.
Both of them, I'd say, are probably fairly dangerous. I just don't know. Well, oh, one of them probably doesn't want to kill me. The other one, I couldn't tell you 100%.
All right. So pretty good odds.
I mean, she seemed all right last time I was here, but circumstances were a little different last time I was here.
Well, let's go to whoever has the information. I mean, whoever has the best chance of having what we're looking for.
All
That's
right,
not-
to the library it is.
Oh,
Okay.
Verm.
All
Okay.
right.
Good.
So
I
you're
wanted to
going
speak
over
to him anyways.
Going over to Mr. Verm's bookstore.
Yep.
All right. As you walk up to Verm's hoard, the garden outside this place is just dry dirt. There is no vegetation living on this at all. There are no bugs, nothing. Like someone salted the earth outside of his shop.
Didn't you fix this last time we were here, Rose?
I thought I did.
They get salted again.
Tempted to.
Also,
I
did you find that plant you wanted?
No, unfortunately, we haven't been able to. I haven't been able to find any while we were in Ivrix. But I
Well,
mean,
guess it's still there
Did
technically.
you look?
No.
Okay, so you're going to walk in and talk to Mr. Verm, having gone to Ivrix without bringing back flowers. Got it.
look,
So,
I'm still working on it. Okay.
as you guys walk in, the bell over the door jingles cheerfully. Hello. Ah. Friend Rose. Welcome back.
Mr. Verm.
In some time.
You know, time flies when you're lost in a labyrinth. Still working on it. On my I haven't forgotten my promise.
I'm sure.
We're still based out of Ivrix. We just kind of we needed to come here for a little shopping before we went back. Finding anything of any value and like shop wise there has been quite the challenge.
There are limited resources when you are in Ivrix, unless you are well versed in the House of Flowers.
Hmm. Yeah, well, I've been certainly different than what I'm used to.
Of course, you're used to the wide world, and such a sanctum of clandestine operations is not your normal cup of tea.
Well, even just the monastery, it's very different.
I'm certain.
Yeah, we operate a lot differently in Shao. I mean, but anyways, I'm sorry. I'm getting off track. I believe Echo here was looking for some sort of magic vial or something.
Yeah, I have a Bloodwell vial, but I'm looking to upgrade my Bloodwell vial.
Oh.
Yep.
It is very interesting. Please close the door and pull the blinds.
Yeah, I'll do it. You want
He
to?
Good.
puts the book down that he's reading, and he rises from his chair. He's not a tall man. He's maybe 5'5". Gets up, come with me. And he gestures to only Echo Rex.
Yep, Echo, go.
Amer kind of looks at Echo and goes, "Have fun."
Yeah, I've done this before.
He takes you to the back of the bookstore and to where the employees only area is. It's a small little snack room. Little teapot there. It's nicely furnished. Nothing of note here. He reaches up and pulls on a sconce, and a section of the wall slides away, revealing a dark crimson place inside. It is thick carpet and smells of old tomes of books. He walks in and gestures for you to follow.
Yeah, I'll go.
The door closes behind you, leaving the snack nook empty. In this room, there is silence. He looks at you. A Bloodwell vial. Interesting. Are you sure you want to do this? It is dark magic from the corners of Shu.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
Very well. Here. And he pulls a specific book off of the shelf, opens it, and it's a false book. Inside, there is an empty vial. He looks at you. I trust you wanted one better than what you have.
Yes, I was hoping to trade this one in, of course, for that one.
What I would like is I will empty the contents in, but we will need to infuse it with a little bit more potency. So I will purchase the shell of the previous one for the 3,000 gold.
Okay.
And then 13,000 gold for the infusion.
Okay. I've got that.
Now, place it on this table, and the table in the center of the room is made of gold. And you pile up the gold pieces on there.
Yes.
All right. He asks you to hold out your hand and places the vial out of the book under the table where there's a little hanger. And you can see that there's a funnel underneath the table. Now, this will hurt. I'm certain of it. Are you prepared?
Yes, as prepared as I'm going to be.
He reaches up and slashes your wrist. You feel nothing as he does so. That blade is so sharp. You begin bleeding and will suffer 7 points of damage as your blood flows over the gold coins, melting them and forming a concentrated form of magic that drips down into the Bloodwell vial. After 20 seconds, all the gold on the table has been dissolved and now rests within the Bloodwell vial at the bottom. Picks it up, taps it, and hands it to you. There you go. Of
Excellent. Thank you.
course. As a question,
Sure.
why do you need such a thing?
My enemies are greater than I. And so this is just me trying to bridge that gap.
Be cautious with your search of power. Power is a force that tends to corrupt those who have it. Be aware of it, and you may be able to avoid it somewhat, at least for a time. Cautious, careful, and I wish you the best.
Thank you. Good advice.
He opens the secret door, allowing you guys to rejoin The party at the front of the store.
Hey, Echo, did you get your chest cut open again?
No, not
Did it
exactly.
happen last time?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It was pretty wicked last time. They like literally like cut open his chest and took the blood from his heart, like directly from his heart.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty
It
metal.
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't quite that. It was different. It's
don't think I
different
was
every
there.
time. Yeah, it's different every time.
Aimer was there.
Yeah.
It depends on who does it, and depends on the methods being used.
Those damn Shuian witches.
While I'm here, Verm, I wanted to let you know I decided to take your advice.
Oh,
Aimer kind of pauses. Can't you tell?
I can. There is something new about you. Barf.
Absolutely, the scarf. I mean, I am looking quite debonair.
Oh God.
I'm trust you're speaking of the lack of the female presence.
Yes.
Good for you. Whatever happened to that situation?
I'm not entirely sure. I died quite grotesquely, if I recall. And then I woke up in the Temple of Emkel. So, beyond that, my boat got melted by a blood mist. That did happen.
And then like 3 other boats got stolen.
Yeah, we go through boats at a frightening rate.
Remind me not to loan you mine.
Yuck.
We should just start traveling through teleportation.
I wouldn't advise. We're not great boats, as I'm sure you recall.
Yeah, nothing good ever happens on boats.
While I was here, I just wanted to let you know that I did listen to your wisdom, and I appreciate our previous conversation.
Of course. If they are still alive, though, you understand that they won't give up.
Well, that's as unfortunate as it is. I've somehow gained a sense of responsibility, so I will be taking care of that. Eventually, I suppose they'll either find me or I'll find them. The priority list
And I
is
wish
kind
you the
of
best whenever that happens.
well. I mean, you can add it to the gods who don't like me. I think there's at least 2 now.
We did defile
You
her.
are under...
We did upset Orcus. I don't know, like yesterday.
My goodness, you have been busy.
Yeah,
So,
I know how you like information as well. So giving you something
I do.
here.
I have several people who have been looking for this sort of information. They'll be highly interested in it.
About who? Orcus? The god
He
who's
just smiles at you.
not the god of orcs? Despite that making no sense.
Indeed, he is not the god of work.
Out of
Utterly
curiosity,
ridiculous.
though,
Yes, sir.
the baker.
Oh, Akatea, yes.
Now I know she was kind of I don't know how you say it, a unique sort.
Indeed.
Given everything, would I be murdered if I paid her a visit? Or attempted murdered?
Assuming that none of the other sisters are there, I would assume not.
Okay. I just want to make sure in case, I'm choosing my visitations on my likelihood of attempted murder. I'm trying to not be wanted in more. Leaving bodies around
That's
everywhere.
very nice.
Doesn't always end
It is
well.
frowned upon.
Yeah, I don't have a place to dump them here, and I don't really want to pay for those services right now. I mean, to be fair,
Sure.
she actually wait. Her house is the place I would dump them.
Disposal is expensive.
Yeah. Boy, I had a pig farm. Oh well. I'd like to thank you very much for your assistance as always, Mr. Verm, I don't know if anyone else has anything to talk to you about, but
Out of character, we're not discussing any plans for anything. Just saying.
Yeah.
Protection, cover my ass because I don't want to get in trouble with anybody.
The FBI is watching. No, the
Oh no, they always are.
the well, Rose is just gonna wait for everyone else to file out because if no one else has anything to talk to Mr. Verm about.
Brandon's
Alright.
like looking at arrows.
you need some private time. Aaron says.
Yeah,
He kind of gives a wave to Mr. Verm as he walks outside.
actual, literal
Be
personal
safe.
business.
And I do look forward to seeing those flowers whenever you are able to acquire them.
Oh, it's going to be an ordeal.
I understand.
But before I leave, I just wanted to ask that little. Oh my god, my brain. I want to say Khajiit. They're not Khajiit. What are they called in this game?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi. There we go. Sorry. That little Tabaxi, the black one, who refers to himself in the third person.
You mean this one?
Yes, this one.
Yeah, were you able? I'm waiting till everyone's gone.
Okay, you're gonna wait till everyone leaves?
Yeah, until everyone leaves.
All right. I'll head out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, once they're
Okay.
gone, she'll just look at Mr. Verm or Bluebonnet Verm and just. So were you able to kill him?
He's not going to be an issue. He is not going to remember the situation and won't be speaking to anyone for quite some time.
Really? Oh well. Admittedly, I didn't ask for him to die. I just wanted to make sure he didn't open his mouth.
Oh, his mouth still opens. But he won't be discussing you or anyone in your party ever again.
Oh, excellent. And just to be able to cover my bases, how rapidly were you able to make sure that happened? I just want to make sure Cervantes isn't or I just want to know what the window was that Cervantes was able to learn about me.
I don't believe he was able to speak to anyone. He didn't leave the city. He's still here and has a very hard time speaking.
Well, she's going to bow very deeply to Bluebonnet Verm, and she just says, "Well, I owe you a great debt, and if there's anything else you need of me, please let me know."
I will do exactly. Should I have a need of you, I will gladly send for a bouquet of flowers.
Good to know.
And if you do see any of the leadership in Ivrix, do tell them that the garden is so very thirsty.
That I will definitely let them know. Though I'm afraid I'm gonna. Honestly, they're so weird over there. Like, I don't know if what I'm saying is the right thing or not.
Be cautious, as you are. You're doing fine.
Well,
You're not dead yet.
yeah, the whole I hold that there's a whole family of people who go by the name Rose who probably I haven't met any of them, but they're gonna think I'm a name stealer or some nonsense like that. It's all very strange.
Be very careful. You don't want to be accused of claiming glory.
Exactly. All right. Well, I'll get back to work on those flowers for you. By the way, do you want something like filler for the front? You know, just to make it look a little nicer. Like, they won't be the Ivrixian. What were they called? Ivrixian
Tulips.
tulips. But it could be something pretty to look at least.
I have what I need. And until I receive those flowers or the replacement seeds for my garden, I'm not interested in having some second-rate flowers presented in front of my shop.
Okay. All right. Well then.
Well, an insight check
All
with
right.
advantage.
Ooh, oh yeah, because I have the advantage on any sort of personnel business. Oh God, I just can't roll well tonight.
Okay, so no, you don't get his meaning.
God. I love rolling. No, do I have inspiration? No, I don't. All right. Yeah, I'll just nod and wish him a good day and leave.
All right. Walk out into town.
I wonder what that means. Right. Well, does anyone else have any long lost friends or any sort of business they want to do in this beautiful city?
I should be good.
I wasn't planning on bothering Mr. Verm unless we needed to. So I'm, a little shopping. I mean, let's be real. The longer you guys leave me here, the more likely it is I'm going to cause trouble for all of us.
We can always go see that consortium lady that forces everyone to stare at her breasts, or forces the men to stare at her breasts. I don't know why we would do that, but if you guys were so inclined.
As much as I like staring at breasts, I'm not a big fan of being forced to it.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking along, you see that a new place is just open. It's called the Open Orchid. There are 3 women out front, and they are flaunting their bodies at you guys.
What shop is that? That's new.
Hey, boy, you want to have a good time? Girls too.
You don't know what kind of shop that is, Aimer?
I'm going to take a wild guess.
I didn't know that was legal here. What would I roll to tell the class of the shop, Eric?
Go ahead and roll an insight check. $25. This is a fairly well-to-do brothel.
Are we staying the night here, guys?
No, we're getting ready to leave right now. As a matter of fact.
How much is right now?
10 minutes.
Oh, that's not gonna be
Plenty of time.
Sorry, ladies. I have a performance roll now, so next time I'm in now shift.
Oh, they all 3 say, I'm sure we could all work together. 10 minutes is plenty of time. At least for you. Maybe your friends.
Brennan's like, those seem like nice ladies.
If Joel was here, I'd say we'd take that challenge, but
he's not.
Yep.
Also,
all right, go.
Tempest Fugit, Aimer.
What?
Nothing.
I wonder how those dragon ladies are doing.
They're probably still doing their weird bickering or whatever it was they're doing.
That was a fun night. Glad I still remember that.
Right. Echo, let us vanish in a blaze of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the pretentious guard would be around to see us leave.
That's
I can summon him if you like.
No.
Oh.
But I think we do find, I don't try to find anywhere quiet and right in the middle of the street, right in the middle of the town. I think is what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Let's go to the town square. Just let me strike a pose first, okay?
Echo's gonna start casting in Draconic, and he's gonna take his tail and start scribbling all these Draconic symbols on the ground around him, and and then he's gonna start breathing this ghostly fire, in a circle around us until it just pretty much consumes the entire party, and we teleport back to the temple.
Aimer's doing a very flashy dance, by the way, during this.
As you're doing this, the last thing you see just before you guys disappear is this person watching you.
Oh, hey, it was that guy. We saw him last time we were here.
And y'all appear in the pyramid of Emery Rosie.
Recognize that guy? Do we know who he is?
Something tiger, I thought. There was another mage hunter as well, but not
Yeah.
like Celia.
No, I just remember he had very pretty skin.
If I had the chance, I'd bring him with us. How close did he get?
He was watching from easily 40 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he just.
Does that guy just watch you guys when you're there?
No, I think he was some sort of traveler. We met briefly. He stands out, but I don't remember what we talked about.
Well, yeah, he does certainly stand out. His armor was quite ornate.
Yeah, he was, like I said, he's very pretty, but whatever. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Anyways,
Yeah, I will need to go back to Nausea once we wrap up here and stuff. I need to. I have one piece of business to do there.
what?
Do it.
Literally couldn't hear what you were saying.
Oh, I said when we wrap up everything with finding the rest of Echo's body and taking care of our two-tailed friend, I am gonna need to go try to pick up some information from Nausea.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where it's going to be real dicey.
Is
Yeah.
this about that elf lord or that Fey lord?
There's if you recall, Rose, when we were there before, remember that bar we went to where they offered information for a price, and you didn't always know what the price was? I remember I jokingly ordered hot wing, threw daggers at the table.
Oh, those those guys. What about them?
They might have the information I need, and the price might be very expensive.
Ah. Well, let's try to exhaust our other avenues of information gathering before we go back to them.
If this information was easily acquired, I don't even know if they'll have it.
Well, another worry for another day. I mean, how are all of you feeling? I don't think we need to rest. I think we can just go straight to the next portal.
Yeah, I mean, we rested before.
Yeah.
We should just be good to go. Actually, probably just a moment, though. I do want to attune to this rod.
Well, we can just get ready, tighten our belt straps, while I figure out this puzzle. I forget which ones we did. We've done both of the ones on the right, I think, if I remember correctly. All right. So while you attune to that, I'm just gonna go get this platform ready. Let's see,
All
green,
right.
green, red,
So-
purple.
So Eric, let's talk about creating scrolls.
Yeah.
Echo has done that with Cecilia, but he's never done it on his own.
Green,
So
purple, green,
what's the process?
It is an Arcana check of 10 plus double the spell level, and it costs half of the normal scroll cost.
Okay.
And there's a time that goes along with it.
Yeah, there is a time investment into that. It's not just instant.
Yep.
First level is like an hour.
Yeah, it's not the low level ones aren't too bad. The higher level ones, let's see.
We reduce it by a factor of 24.
I want the DM. Spell scroll base scrolls?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know it's here somewhere. Scribing a spell scroll. Haha.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's
Cantrip is normally 1 day, but we do 1 hour. Second level spell is 3 hours. A third level scroll is 7 hours.
Okay.
So it'd be 7
I
times
got you.
16.
Yeah. It gets really intense. A third level scroll is also going to cost you 250 gold to make the attempt.
Okay. All right.
So-
That's what I was wondering.
On these rules, it would take 14 days.
Yeah, and for the record, these are spellcasting modifier checks, not arcana checks. So for you, it'd be, I believe, charisma.
Yep. Okay.
Not saving throws, but actually the check.
You know, I thought for crouching we just did Arcana. That's what we did before. At least with low level ones.
I've been modifying the crafting system, and with the arcana checks, I had people scoring like 50s, so I had to change it to the check as opposed to
You
the
don't say. Considering, yeah, my minimum's a 21. So,
right. I've had to modify the system in order to balance things out because people are like, oh, we'll just go ahead and buff this up to
Your minimum. You said your minimum Arcana is a 21.
Yeah.
What's your plus to Arcana?
it's plus
He's a
11,
rogue.
but I have reliable talent, so I cannot roll less than a 10.
Oh, I see. You can't roll, but that doesn't make 20.
But
Oh, so you got 11 in Arcana. Okay.
I have a
got you.
plus 11 base, and I can't roll less than 10. So my minimum Arcana roll is a 21.
I got you.
At least
So
I
there's
wasn't
no
stealing.
failure chance for him. And there's no failure chance for him right now, if we were doing Arcana, for him to craft a 5th level spell scroll.
Which I can't do
So
anyway,
that's-
because I only have first level spells. But
Right, but
Yes.
but we modify. I've had to change the crafting system, so it's skill checks, which would fixes all the issues.
Yeah. So it's not a skill, so that wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah. So now he'll have to roll just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh.
I can only create first level spells because I can only cast first
Yeah.
level spells.
I see.
So mine's not too bad. I'm just creating shield and protection from good and evil. You know what I mean? Like,
Is this the next one, Rose? I think this is it. This one and the one up north, right?
Yes, the 2 ones on the left, if I remember correctly. Which I should, since it's only been like a day in game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, more than that since you did the bottom right, but yeah.
But yeah, are you guys ready to go?
It's a rule.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll go first.
can
You
someone
go first. There's an SH in first.
I don't want.
All right, so Sweet August Rose, you end up
we short rested, right?
there.
What time of day is it?
We short rested, right? So I can attune to the rod.
Ooh,
Yes.
Awesome.
that's a pretty city.
Should I just go or?
Why can't I? Can someone drag me over there? My thing, I can't seem to like. Every time I try to scroll on here, I click on. Hold on, here's click. Then no. I hate touchpads. I hate touchpads so bad. Why'd I do this?
I don't know.
I guess I'll just go in.
So spell goes in. All right.
What time of day is it, Eric?
As you guys arrive, it is dusk.
Gamer will also go in.
All right, Aimer goes in. Brennan, you find yourself alone in the temple of Emeraurosi. What would you like to do?
Yeah, he's gonna go into. I just have 16 windows open.
Gotcha. All right, so
Get there.
you run over
So what
there.
what kind of environment is this?
You are in a city. There is fire around you. And I lost Brennan completely.
Gone.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm coming back.
Oh,
Okay.
We're in the city or looking at the city?
You are in the city. And as you guys arrive, you smell sulfur and blood.
Can I roll something to see if I've been here before?
You can roll it, but I will tell you have not been here before.
Oh, then if I've not been here before, that's fine. I was just curious if it was like one of
Is there a chance? Is there a chance that Echo knows where he is? That you recognize, even if he hasn't been
No,
here?
this city has not been established since. This city has been established since Maria Rosie existed.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Can I roll
It's-
like insider investigation to see if I know it against the map or against history?
Roll history, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Echo's gonna go invisible just in case.
It's my
We don't look like we belong here.
it's my 6th least favorite smell and my 3rd favorite smell. It's an odd combination.
Really? Yeah. All right. So
Ah, shit. We don't have
you don't know.
CC here.
No, we don't.
No.
We
I
don't have any
see
way.
the
We don't have any way to
problem.
locate object.
Well,
You hear a voice from behind you. Yo, don't look all that strong.
Oh wait.
Drop and give me 20.
what?
Huh?
You turn and there's a bugbear dressed in full plate armor, scowling at you guys.
21.
Softies, huh?
What am I going to
Push-ups.
do? Why would I do that? Let me get my clothes turned.
Because
Also,
I said so. And he steps right up to you and goes to grab your shirt. Go ahead, Stell.
we can find it. I have locate object as a druid spell, and I have flash recall.
Oh,
Ooh,
thank God.
Great. Yeah.
Ah, damn.
As he grabs my shirt, I wanna intimidate him
Okay.
and be like, "Why don't you drop and give me 20?" Hold on. Then I'm gonna.
All right, roll your
I'm
intimidate, please.
also gonna throw a D10 on that. Oh,
That's nice.
Oh, you got the natural.
Takes your shirt and pulls you down into his face. You can smell yesterday's coffee on his breath. I said, now.
Amer's just gonna teleport out of his grasp behind him. Just poofs and gone.
He turns and looks at you. Little slippery, ain't ya?
Well,
You'll do
obviously
fine
I'm
on the
not-
front line.
Miss,
I did.
Now, about the rest of you, get to the enlistment center.
right.
Don't be late.
Of
What?
course. We would love to enlist, I say as I nudge Stell, but who'd we be enlisting for and where are we?
Don't know. Recruits.
I know.
Did they
we're-
just summon you or something? I saw you appear.
We
Yep.
Who's your
they-
master?
The bugbear. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Amer's gonna say. I'm gonna roll deception here and lie out my ass so I can pull this off. Amer's gonna go. The Dark Mistress of Shadow sent us.
Roll your deception. All right. Da-da-da. Oh, hot damn!
God damn. He's...
Can't critically succeed. Can't critically succeed on skill checks.
Hey, at least the 20s aren't hitting us. Okay, I'll take that. You know what I mean?
What does
Like,
it roll up to?
I'll take it for
True.
RP. It's fun.
He looks at you, and for a second, he's like, "Really? The Dark Mistress of Shadows, huh?" And he looks at the very tall tower up here. What are you doing down here? Where are your collars?
We're covert operatives. She just summoned us back. I don't ask questions. She summons, we come.
In the meantime, I would like to use Flash Recall to swap out. What spell am I swapping out? Air Bubble's been consistently useful. I'll keep that in there.
I love the fact that that's one of the spells you're like, that's been really useful.
I didn't think it'd be so useful, but it is like proven effective multiple times.
It's super handy.
We could have used it in fart boilers to not smell the place. You know? Like,
I should have did that. That would have been funny.
yeah.
I'll swap out Wall of Fire.
Okay.
I love it.
Just throw locate object into my spell list.
Okay.
But anyways, Mr.
All
Bugbear. Seriously, like
Bugak.
Bugak.
What?
Is this Corlin?
Of course it is.
Yeah, it smells like it.
You've been here? I mean,
Yeah, well-
Summons are always smelling all pretty and flowery and stink of flowers.
I know.
Gross. Ugh. Sweetness gets stuck in my sinuses. Can't get it out.
Yes, I'm sure. So, well, you said enlist.
Tastes
Is
good
this
when I
we're near the
dismember
border?
does it work out?
What? No. Dark Mistress of Shadows.
You point
mean,
us in the right
Considered for a
direction.
moment. You're in. Fuck. Welcome to hell.
Yes, of course. Right. Well,
For the record, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where you
Yeah.
are.
I just so I know how to read or whatever it's called.
Fuck.
Oh, we're nowhere near
Fuck.
nowhere near the
It's
border.
right
Okay.
here.
Is this the
Nope,
capital of
Ochakavok.
Corlin?
It is the capital of Corlin.
Okay.
Congratulations. You guys have reached the capital of Corlin.
Right. Well. Anyways,
Correct.
I don't know.
Ugh.
Anyways, we have work to do for the Dark Mistress of Shadows, so we'll be on our way. Babagak, or whatever your name is.
Ugak.
Ugak,
I'll
there we
put
go.
his name in chat for you guys here.
Right. Well, have a nice day, Mr. Bugak. We have important shadow business to take care of.
Die quickly or not at all.
Wouldn't you want... of course, yes. Die. I hope you die quickly as well, she says as she rolls her eyes.
Or not at all.
Or not at all. Whatever.
He stomps off, realizing that he has no authority over the minions of the Dark Mistress of Shadows.
I nudge Aimer and I whisper to him, "Who the fuck is the Dark Mistress of Shadows?"
I don't want to find out. Let's move.
Did you really pick that name out of your ass and it turns out to be her actual title?
Look where we are. There had to be some sort of dark mistress or dark master of shadows or darkness or something that's like, it's so cliche it has to fit.
Well, I mean, it's not really shadowy. It's more like fire and brimstone.
Yeah, it's just you
you need
could
to
have thrown any combination of words together, and you just so happened to pick the ones that were right.
You guys need to read more books. That's all I gotta say. Says he starts walking down the trail or the mud road or whatever.
It's a
You
stone
could
road.
have said like the sorceress of darkness or something, and it would not have worked.
Listen, you gotta trust your instincts sometimes.
I'm just impressed. But anyway. Anyways, I think I should be able to help us find the eyes.
Oh,
The
that's
good news
great.
is you don't have to keep casting the spell. Unless we have to specify the left or right eye.
I don't think it's I don't think it's concentration, right? And it's pretty
Well-
long lasting spell too, I think.
Well, no, it's just last time we had to guess
Yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah.
times.
Speaking of this,
I will
that
tell
was
you out of character that all you have to do is Eye of Amaryllis.
No, it could be that this person I made up is the one who has the eye. We might just meet her. That is my luck,
Well, if it goes by pattern, it's going to be in the sanctum of some powerful, quote unquote, evil god.
No, let me tell you that I'm starting to feel like most of them are evil, no matter what they say, and you're probably right.
I mean, like I said, there's no such thing as good or evil. But anyways,
So where are we in as far as the
Dab
city?
smack in the middle of it.
That's what we want. Okay, Stale, see if you can locate it.
at least we aren't getting harassed. That was
So
Yeah?
hold on. So I just locate the eye in general, and it should lock onto
That's up
either.
to you. That's up to you.
All right. I'm going to try to use locate object and look for Eye of Amarosi.
Got it. You search for the Eye of Emery Rosie. It is not within 1,000 feet of you in any direction.
Oh, well, 1,030 feet because she's next to.
Sorry, 1,030 feet. It is not within
Yeah,
1,030 feet of you.
So the trick here is to move, as fast as you can around the city, and hope, before the spell ends. So
Well, let's see if we.
How far are we from the terrifying tower of the lady I made up?
About
Out of
4
curiosity.
miles.
I'm gonna say let's move towards the tower. Just a gut feeling here again.
Yeah,
Um,
that's probably a good idea.
all right, we start
if
heading
I'm-
that way.
If I'm right, you guys can blame me later.
All right. I need
blame
an
you now.
intimidate check from the party. We're going to take an average here.
All right.
Oh, well, I guess since this rises,
An average. My bad, gang.
then,
My one intimidation going crazy right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna. All right, I have a 23. I'll have to use a point for this time. My other ones have failed.
Eric, were you able
Yes,
to
sir.
come to a decision on the tongue of the sun and moon? I guess that only applies when I'm talking to somebody, but
Right.
Yeah. are you
These
still
guys-
you're still thinking about it?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a good way to do things on it.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, no problem. All right,
Yeah.
okay, I'll just. roll
I'll have
with
it ready for you before next week. It's just
Yeah. No. Oh, I rolled well
Yeah.
anyways. No problem.
a 20 is not low.
Yeah, she's
Rolled
just-
low, rolls a 20.
Yeah, she's just walking with her hands in the small of her back, completely nonchalant.
Sure. And so your average is a 15.4. And so we're going to roll a straight d20. See how scary you are.
Is it another
People
20?
will stay out of your way. And if you are accosted, you will be able to tell them that you are property of the Dark Mistress of Shadows. And people will leave you alone. Multiple people are going to be coming up to you. There's ogres and bugbears. Several groups of orcs do so. Each of them just stronger, meaner, badder. There's people with skulls and spikes all over. You are in the rough part of town.
The closer we get to
Guys.
that big tower, the rougher it gets.
The rougher it gets. The more buff they are, the stronger they are. The more necromantic energies that you see. You see people in chain gangs being dragged along, entire rows of slaves. It is not a pleasant place to be. South Alamo Street
We
on a
used
Friday night.
seaming last time.
Yeah, I don't think we have seeming this time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to bother changing. Yeah, I just look at Echo and I just say, you know, I don't really know how your magic works, but if you can keep that one that lets us teleport in your back pocket, because I get the feeling we're gonna have to beat a hasty retreat from this place.
That's not going to happen.
We can just teleport out, right?
No.
What?
No, we can't just teleport out. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I have to rest before we can teleport out of here.
Yeah, well, maybe we can use another candle if we have to.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys pass in front of a witch doctor who's throwing bones on the floor as you guys walk past. The little magic circle they threw them into glows and smokes. He looks up and scowls at you.
This is a very friendly bunch. I can understand why my father went to war with these people.
I didn't say that too loudly.
Yeah. Well, clearly
So-
he lost, and that's why I belong to the Mistress of Shadows.
Fair point.
Have we traveled far enough for you to recast the spell?
See,
To the point where it'd be a good idea.
It takes more than 10 minutes to walk a mile through this city.
so we've walked 18,000 feet.
Wait, 18,000 or
18,000?
1,800?
Oh, 18,000, right? 30 feet every 6 seconds for 10 minutes.
30 feet. 10 minutes. Let's
Is that-
see here.
Well, no, yeah, because a minute is 10 rounds, so
Yep.
60 minutes is 6,000. So 60 minutes
10
is
minutes.
1,000 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, walking for an hour.
30,000 feet.
But then
Yeah.
again, the D&D speed is pretty
Yeah,
slow.
D&D speed is ridiculously. So, yeah, you guys make your way and can get to the tower. You still don't detect the Eye of Emery and Rosie.
Oh, that's right. It's concentration. I forgot. Never mind. I thought you had to
Concentration?
recast it.
Yeah, it is concentration, and then
For
yeah, for 10
10,
minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Well, I was wrong, I guess, and that was my guess. Someone else has to come up with a better idea. Cortland
I mean-
is not a place I've traveled often.
Well, hold
how,
on.
how close are we to the big tower?
You're at the base of it,
Yeah, how
and
tall is it?
standing here, there are giants. Oh, the tower is easily 1,000 feet tall.
Oh, but the top of the tower still fits in her little dome of detect.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not in the tower then. I'll go up to one of the giants and I'll just ask. Excuse me. Is there
He's
a
got
temple?
more piercings than armor.
Oh, I love your piercings. Very fetching. Is there a temple district around here?
He just juts his chin out behind you. You look back, you see the mass of an entire war band sitting within the city border. Somewhere out there's got to be a chaplain. You're not sure to which god.
Probably, yeah. Probably Orcus, the god of the orcs of this city. So,
You raise a good point.
yeah, I just nod at the giant. I pat him on the shin, and
You
And
pat him on the shin.
well, yeah, because I can't reach higher on to his shoulder.
All
You're gonna
right,
You're gonna get kicked.
you're gonna get kicked. All right, let me get him up here. I did not expect anyone to be engaging with this giant.
Well, as long as it's not a storm or cloud giant, I think I should be fine.
It might
Let's
be.
see.
The cloud giant in question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fire city, so it's probably a fire giant, right?
All All
Out of
right,
character, the
so
last fire giants we came across in Portland didn't have a good time.
he's going to kick you.
Rude. Wow,
Does a
plus 18.
37 hit you?
Yeah, 37 does hit me.
All right. You're going to suffer 24 force damage as he punts you 20 feet backwards.
Kind of asked for that one.
Oh yeah, she's very tempted to try to kill this thing now, but
You want to see a picture?
Sure.
There you go.
What kind of giant is that? You see.
One that'll kill you. Definitely go for that.
Definitely looks like some kind of fire giant, if I had to make a guess.
Yeah, we don't need that now.
Yeah. So, yeah, she, bounces down the street a little bit before she pops up to her feet, wipes the blood off her lip, and dusts herself off. Rude. But
He doesn't celebrate. He's just matter of fact. That's what he does.
he kicks people who touch his shins. Got it.
Visit the British Guard.
He kind of pauses for a moment.
Let's go back the way we came.
Yeah, Echo, you lead, please. It's hurts my brain.
We're gonna head back the way we came, at least a few streets back.
Yeah, let's see if we can't find any temples. Fucking giants.
Yeah. So what's the populace? The populace is mainly bugbear. Is that right?
No, it's mostly red or black-skinned orcs. There are some centaurs in the mix. There's some half-breeds, orcish centaurs, bugbear orcs, etc. There's ogres. There's a couple cyclopses, a large number of giants. There's several fire and lava elementals. There's some earth genasi, some fire genasi. This is Rough Town from Rough Town.
You guys gotta remember that Cortland's been at war with Reston for a long time. This is capital. Well, we're not.
So I think Echo's going to go up to one of the ogres.
Uh-huh.
He's going to fly up eyeball to eyeball with him, and he's going to suddenly cast his fearful presence, and his eyes become fiery orbs, and he has fire and smoke coming from his mouth. And when he speaks, the ground shakes around us, and he demands to know where is the temple.
Okay. All right. And before you roll this, I'm going to tell you that Twitch chat just granted you inspiration from Vamp Orchid.
Nice, man.
Well, thank you. Yep.
Appreciate it, buddy. We're gonna need it, I think.
And I'm going to re-roll that. I think I can do.
You're going to re-roll that using the inspiration that you just got from Vamp?
No,
okay.
No, I'm going to use a sorcery. No, I'm going to use a sorcery point. Yeah.
Okay. Going to use a sorcery point for this one. All right.
Because I think I can do better. I cannot do better. That's the best I could do.
All right. The ogre. Let's find his check here. Ogre.
He's
Go
immune
find Shrek
because
real quick.
ogres have layers. Haha. No one's made that joke before.
All right. So,
Another one actually.
wisdom saving throw for this ogre. And here's a picture of the ogre. So much fun. You got an 8. Temple. The temple's the big tower. But tends to gods all over. Who you serve.
I serve myself.
Best God. Ugh.
Oh no, I
Scary
agree with these.
kobolds. Good kobold. Worth fight. Jump on Howdah. Join Howdah when we march to war.
I'll be there. You'll see me on the battlefield.
Howdah see you there. He
Okay,
turns, and several goblins that are in the little litter look down at you and gesture at you as they're trying to get you to join them in the litter and join their little army that they've got.
I don't even pay them any attention.
Of course not.
So I go back to the group.
Any ideas?
I mean, it doesn't look like the eye is in the tower, but I think that's their main temple. So
Let me try something.
I'm gonna go to the base-ish of the tower. I'm going to locate.
Oh, you go back to the tower? Okay.
I'm gonna try to locate the left eye specifically.
Okay. You do not detect anything. If you do the right eye, you won't detect anything. Neither eye is there. I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt on the choice of the eye.
They can switch.
So
Well-
don't consume the spell slot. Okay.
Oh, don't.
No.
Okay, thank you.
It
Well, I tried.
could be outside the city. We don't know how close teleport is going to get us to where we can go. Remember when the first one brought us to outside the city? We had to go inside of it. It could be outside. It could be in the. I guess I don't know. I don't know if I can see the river.
What if there's something on it that makes it non-detectable?
yeah, that's possible too.
These people seem like the type to do that when it comes to
Aimer.
this sort of thing.
Aimer, do you have any chance of blending in with the people of the city? I mean, do you have any chance? I mean, every city has an underworld, right? And a black market.
I would assume so. I mean, I've been to many cities and many planes of existence, but Corlin is not a place I've been to really.
This place seems like its black market would be the equivalent of its dollar stores. What's a dollar? What did I just say?
Yeah.
That's pretty good though. I like that.
That was good.
Yeah.
The problem is the normal person on the street's not going to know what we're talking about when we talk about the Eye of Amarazi. I mean, we're going to have to go to.
I think if someone here does know, then it's going to be a problem for us.
Yeah, I think it's best to take our time and just sweep it with a spell. I mean, none of the other artifacts have been warded.
But as far as blending in goes, Aimer kind of, he stretches and you hear the clink of his back, and ruffles through his haversack and pulls out his trusty disguise kit.
Okay.
He goes, well, I got some mud here. I'm only doing this for you, Echo. And he's gonna put mud in his hair and his face, darken himself up.
You're doing this in the middle of the street where everyone can watch you do it?
I'm gonna find a little tucked away corner somewhere behind a crate or a barrel, you know what I mean? And I'll spend 10 minutes kind of making myself look a lot more rough and about.
Okay.
And let's roll deception.
So just makeup and stuff, right?
I'm using mud and makeup from my kit and things like that just to look really
Dirty and rough.
dirty
Got it.
and rough. Yeah.
All right. So you don't go full biker, but you at least turn into a grease monkey. Got it.
Yeah, I want to, because most of these guys, none of these guys are clean. You know what I mean? I want to at least look the part a little bit more, just in case I do need to mingle.
You're a little bit rough and tumble, but we didn't go piercings and things like that.
Yeah, I don't have enough to do all of that. I need to waylay someone, steal their clothes. That's a lot of work.
Sure. So he's dressed nicely, except for his clothes are dirty.
Oh,
His
oh, yeah.
face is all done up.
I have my
Got-
cloak around me, so you can't really see how nice my clothes are. But like my cloak is dirty.
Sure.
You know what I mean? My mostly just like the coloration of my skin. I want to look like I'm not just a nice little city elf.
Absolutely. What's
Well-
Brennan doing during all of this?
Ben's just literally looking around to see if he can find what we're looking for.
Okay. Being a
Yeah,
tourist. Got it.
Like a big glowing orb.
Like as if it would be right there. Yeah, he's just looking around
Yeah.
because this is boring and he wants to get started.
All right.
The problem is just going around asking for this isn't a tourist stop. Asking for information like that probably won't get us very far. Can't imagine there'd be a whole lot of there's infighting in places like these, there brawls and things like that, but this is basically a giant glorified war camp. Look at it.
They
It's
have,
not gonna
yeah, but they have war shamans. I mean, they have shamans of magic casters of some type, right?
well, yeah, but
Oh, lots of them. Yeah, you have passed lots of shamans and witch doctors and sorcerers and warlocks. All of them.
They're not going to help me with crime, is what I'm trying to say here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know.
What are we going to do too? While Gamer is figuring out how it's going to work. What we're going to be in one place? We're going to follow him.
No, I think he has a better chance if we keep a distance. I mean, we don't want to let him get too far out of sight, but
Okay,
We
so just
wanna-
follow behind.
yeah. So we
I'm
want him to do his thing, and I just don't know
like,
how far it's going to get us.
I'll like move across the street from them a little bit, and I'll kind of like
Sure.
hang against like a barrel, trying to look a little. I don't want to say preoccupied, but
edgelord?
not. Yeah, a little edgelordy, and with my
You're
hand.
going James Dean, huh? Giving the
Oh, yeah.
smolder.
Especially with my charisma. But I'm also with my free hand. I'm kind of using thieves' cant to put out looking for work.
Ooh. Looking for work. Thieves can't.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. After a couple moments, a orcish girl, gotta be 5'9", very muscled, got a bone right through her nose, got eyebrow piercings, 4 on each side. She's got blood red eyes. She comes up to you with 2 war axes on her belt. Snarls at you. What kind of work you looking for, pretty?
Kind of work pretty boys get. The ones good with their hands.
I'm sorry?
So, the ones good with their hands.
Really? You with anyone?
I may or may not be. Most jobs, most jobs you don't go solo.
She looks around and she signals back to you in Thieves' Cant. Got a job if you want to take it. Just you and me. Better part of an hour.
Amory kind of goes and scratches his chin a little bit while canting back. Give me some deets.
She smiles at you, raises one of her eyebrows, and leans in and whispers. And I can't repeat what she says, but it's going to involve a significant amount of privacy that you are not used to, because she wants to take you somewhere and have her way with you.
Oh, that kind of job.
And she takes your hand and begins dragging you away.
Amer looks at, kind of gives a little side eye and kind of gives like, all right.
She takes you into the next alley. There's several barrels and some rats right there. She tucks you up against one of the barrels, and unless you're going to resist, we're going to fade to black.
Nope, not gonna resist.
Okay. Across the street, there are several
So for us,
ogres
Amer
and
is just
orcs.
gone for like an hour.
Yeah, there's some ogres and orcs who are watching and observing and elbowing each other as they watch this female orc have a really good time with Amer. And it is rough. It is not necessarily consensual in all aspects, as she takes advantage of you as best she can.
Wouldn't be the first time. At least not an old lady this time, you know?
Yeah. So, as we release Amer, she straightens herself up a little bit, looks at you, grabs the back of your head, and then bites your neck. Ugh. Next time, you take charge.
Well, next time, if you want
Here.
that.
And she slaps a small pouch into your hand. It clatters. There's some kind of coins in there. They're not gold. They're valued at gold levels, but they're actually made of bones of different animals. So go ahead and add 30 gold to your character sheet.
Oh. Amer goes, before you leave, I'll definitely take you up on your offer, but I'm looking to get a little information. Yeah, is there,
What you looking for?
a broker of types, getting jobs around here, finding things. It's hard as a newcomer to town. Someone I can talk to.
You are starting to get woozy. Go ahead and make your question. What do you want to ask her?
I was just saying, like an information broker or a fixer type of person.
Fixer? Dr. Durgat.
All right, where is he?
She. Down that way. You'll find her. Sits on the throne in the big tent.
All right, and then when I'm done.
Past the big tent, there's other big tents, but the closest big tent.
Amer's kind of bracing his arm against the wall a little bit to kind of brace himself. All right.
Yep.
Tomorrow when I recover, I'm taking charge.
Yeah, for the rest of you guys, are you trying to find Amer, or have you just kind of written him off?
It depends on what the rest of the group is doing, because Stella is definitely known as. Wait,
Well,
Where
Where
did Amer? Did we lose Amer again?
We watched him go down the alley, right?
Yeah, so we know
Yeah,
what's happening.
he's doing his thing, and he'll come back with information somehow.
Yeah, we should just keep searching in the.
He's just going straight and asking around.
Well, yeah, this isn't the first time he's done this.
All right,
It
fair
won't be
enough.
the last. So after Amer's feel more confident the coast is clear, he's gonna I guess kind of stumble back.
Okay. As Amer comes over to you guys, he's bleeding from the neck. His arteries have been opened. He's got about 30 seconds before he falls unconscious and starts dying.
Could someone get this for me, please?
Oh, you didn't.
Oh,
You
jeez,
didn't make
oh,
another
God.
oath. You didn't make another oath of Basaba, did you?
I don't think so.
Stella immediately starts healing him up.
Okay.
How much health has he lost?
He is down to 2 constitution.
2 constitution?
Just close the wound. Use something like cure wounds or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
She'll level 1 cure wounds.
Okay. The wound shuts. Aimer, you currently have a constitution of 2.
Oh god. I need a nap. Maybe more than a nap. Oh.
What happened?
Well, apparently I got some information. But man, that girl's real kinky. Ooh.
Oh God, you got your dick wet again?
We've
And my
been here
neck.
for-
And my
Well,
neck.
Yeah, his neck is very wet.
Jesus Christ, Amber.
Did you
We're-
twist
we're
your
here.
ankle?
I
Did you twist your
wasn't.
ankle or something? You're limping.
I lost a lot of blood. I didn't know orcs were like that. Okay, like
What the hell were you doing?
Stale, is he poisoned, or can you determine what's wrong with him?
I'm immune to poison, so I'm not poisoned.
No, he's just bleeding really bad.
I just
And
lost
also limping.
I just lost a lot of blood. Oh, I just need to, just get some rest.
Harry, can I tell if it's a magical effect?
No, I think it's just-
Sure,
it's
roll a
just-
medicine check.
it's
Or
just
actually,
blood
you're
loss.
checking for magic, so roll Arcana.
Okay, 1 second. Where'd it go?
Sure.
There we go.
This is not a magical effect.
Yeah, it's just blood loss.
Yeah. Okay.
She was feisty. Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, she opened his neck because she got what she wanted. Doesn't want him going and sleeping around with anybody else. Might as well drain him.
well,
Stale, how long is it going to take for him to recover? I don't have a medicine.
I'll medicine check. I
Sure,
don't think I have a
medicine
good
check,
med-
please.
I don't think I have a 4 in medicine.
Oh, 13. He needs a long rest in order to recover his stat loss.
I need a nap.
Roughly 6 hours without anything really bothering him.
Yeah, just get some food in him, drink some water, he'll be fine. Anyways, well, did you find out what what we're looking for at the very least?
Well, I mean, do you think some random orc lady who just wants to bang on the street is gonna know about a mythical dragon eye?
Then why did you?
You did this for fun.
No. Well, I mean, kind of a little bit.
God damn it!
But I did get the name of a information broker / fixer
I miss Cecilia.
named Cecilia would have sent me
Yeah.
along. Her name is Durgit. She's in tent back there. Big tent, sits on a throne.
Let's go see Durkit.
Well,
Okay.
while we're in the area, you should still keep casting the spell. I mean, we might get lucky.
Yeah, of course.
Amer's gonna use Brennan as a walking stick. He has his elbow over Brennan's shoulder, just help to keep him up.
Yep. And that's where we're going to end for today, as you guys are going to head off to go find Durgat and try to collect information on the Eye of Emeria Rosie. We'll come back next week and continue the search for the relics so you guys can defeat Vagrodan.